Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to another KPC live. It's a solo live this time. As you all know, you know the drill. Let me know where you guys are watching from and what time it is. I always enjoy seeing the diversity in the chat. It is almost 1 a.m. in Seoul, South Korea. It is technically a Monday, Sunday to Monday, midnight. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now, and please mind if my voice is a little bit like off than usual, because I have a little bit of a sick feeling. I don't know if it's a cold or yeah, it's just my condition or something, but I was just feeling under the weather since yesterday, and I still gotta do what I gotta do, right? So here I am, talk with you guys, hang out. It's our weekly routine by now, right? So I mostly memorize all of you and like recognize all your handles by now. So, and in the meantime, if you want to engage more with the live stream, this is going to be a chill, laid back talk. In order for me to proceed and go on, I need content, right? So I'm depending on you guys. If you want to engage more, go visit my Instagram at justdavid_92, and you'll see my recent story post where I have like a function where you can submit questions. Yeah, and I'll try to answer the questions that are submitted there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment and follow on all platforms like my Instagram as well. I recently uploaded 2 posts in a row, which was very surprising. My friends were like, "What happened to you? Like, why all of a sudden you started posting on Instagram?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I was just laying in bed. I had nothing better to do, so why not?" Yeah, but I'm not like a heavy uploader, so. But I do try to share bits of my life on my stories and stuff. So, yeah. Well, let me do the attendance call first. Artia, hi. Moneymoy, 11:37 a.m. in New York. Katie Girl, hello. Ivika, hello. Couch Potato from Cali. There we go. Illustrate. V Moon Child Tarot. I saw you in the Discord chat. Welcome. Welcome back here too. Argentina. Great. CYKLXX. Hello. Louisiana. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. I don't know what it is. I have a suspicion I'll be sharing in a while. Rocky Marshall, hello. What's Aaron? Hello. Mary Potter. Oh, Harry Potter, Mary Potter. Good morning. Hi, Michael NTMI. Hello, hello. Good morning, AKY. Phoenix, Arizona. Slav, hello. Anna, wish you a speedy recovery. Thank you so much. Maddie, Tion, Sweden. Okay. Basically me. Hello. Romania. Daniel, welcome back. Germany, 5:40 p.m. Idaho, 9:40 here. Okay. Creative Mindful Heart. Kathleen from Kentucky. Okay. Okay, we're watching, everybody's watching throughout the US, nationwide, and throughout the globe. Yes. And yeah, you don't have to necessarily submit your questions in the Instagram. I'm just trying to like, intuitively get like a better effective way to get like the comments gathered. But I can always look at the chat. You can always send super chats or PayPals, whichever. So yeah, I would appreciate anything, any kind of support before we go on. Jakarta, okay. Get well soon. Thank you so much. I don't know if you noticed a little bit of rasp in my voice, but I'm drinking a lot of water. They say that's the best remedy you can do. San Diego, okay, hello. San Diego is an awesome place. Yeah, so I'm suspecting that my certain body condition kind of went down because I've posted on my thread, which is another platform that I don't use at all. There's literally just like 2 shit posts over there. I just posted today on my thread saying it's finally fall, and I can feel it because the weather is now very cool, and you might have seen me complaining and whining about the hot weather a week before with actually this week on the joint live with Anna, because it's abnormal. Like, we're in September, we're in the late September right now. It's September 20. By the time of that live stream, it was like September 20th or something like that, 19th at least, and the heat was just abnormal. That is, yeah, like all global warming, what do you call them? Refusers, people who refuse to believe global warming isn't real needs to get a reality check, because, yeah, like, it is real. Yeah, and I was kind of complaining on Thread as well, that because fall is officially my favorite season, but it's literally non-existent anymore. Like, you only get 1 or 2 weeks of actual prime fall, and it just disappears. So that's a pity, and that's a big loss for humanity. I feel like fall is the season where everybody gets very tingly inside, gets inspiration, gets sentimental, and you see the full life cycle of like leaves or plants, you know, like harvesting, and the colors are just so vibrant. The breeze and the atmosphere, the temperature is just the perfect temperature for a human being to feel like comfortable. And yeah, so we have a saying in Korean related to fall. It's called 천고마비. I think it's a Chinese saying probably, but everything intersects. But it's a 4-letter Chinese saying. It means the sky is high and the horses get fat, and that is a depictual way of how we depict fall in like the Eastern culture. So by what we mean by the sky getting high, it means like you feel a lot of depth in the sky, and you feel like it's very blue, you know, it's very clear, and technically, like, it's in harvest season, like the pigs and the horses and all the animals, they've gained weight over the year, and yeah, everybody's very comfortable and fat, greased up. So yeah, that's a little saying over there. And yeah, Stevie, welcome. Make sure you like everybody. Thank you so much. Rayla-san, hello, bonjour everyone. Get better soon, David. Thank you. Elizabeth watching from Los Angeles. Hello, Pastel. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Elizabeth, thank you. It's officially fall today. Yes, it is. It was actually like yesterday. Yeah. So I was getting back to like my suspicion on why my health suddenly deteriorated, not like fatally or anything, but temporarily. I think the day before it, we had like a very quick shower, like a pretty big amount of rain throughout the night and over the night. And I was premiering my latest KPC pod episode with Aiden about like the elderly poverty. I'm kind of sad that the views aren't, you know, that much right now. Maybe it's because it's a serious topic, or people are just detached from the topic. I totally understand not all topics can hit the bullseye, but yeah, when I was premiering that, I was just like multitasking on my phone, and I got kind of hungry, so I decided to just take a little bit of a walk outside and get some food from the convenience store. The convenience store is like literally, I think, 10 minutes away from this studio. I got to travel for a while. So yeah, I just went out, like I was in my shorts and my, you know, like my t-shirt, went out, and then it started drizzling. It was like, you know, not pouring, but it started drizzling, and being the man I am, being a Busan guy who never wears umbrellas, I was like, I'll just go to the convenience store, like, you know, if it rains, it rains, I'll just, you know, endure it. And I went, and then I came back, and then I felt like the shudder and a little bit of cold coming up my body, but yeah, I came back to the studio, I just wiped it all out with the towel and got dry. And I slept that night here, and you know, like sleeping in the studio isn't really the most ideal position to go to sleep. I always get back pain when I sleep there, but that's when I just I have to cram all the work. Right now I'm exporting the KPC walk with Aiden, where we actually get to see him in action helping out the elderly in front of a market here nearby. So that's going to be fun, so go check that out. I'm going to put it as early access on Patreon first. So if you subscribe to Patreon, you can get at least a 24 to 48 hour advance in early access in the content I put up. So it's worth every penny. You also get exclusive podcasts as well. So go check it out if you want to support me. It's the best way to support me, honestly. Yeah, so anyways, I think that little walk to the convenience store got me. It doesn't take a lot for someone to get catch a cold, or your body health to just temporarily go down. And yeah, as soon as I felt that little chill on my back, I was like, this might get a bad outcome, and I was right. So yeah, the day after I had what do you even call this? We call it 약속 in Korean. That means promise, right? But it's I had a 약속 with Aiden and Terry, Brissex's life. They're both in Korea right now, and I wanted to connect them, and I wanted to actually hang out with them, catch up with them. So I was like, yeah, let's hang out. So I guess we would call it hanging out, but is there a noun form, a singular noun form to phrase hanging out with your friends in English? Because in Korean we call it 약속, it's promise, but the best I can think of in English is meeting, but that's a formal thing. Appointment, that's even more formal. That's a visit to the dentist. Meetup, that doesn't sound right. So what do you call hanging out with your friends in a noun form, a single word? I can't. A catch up appointment, right? So it's I don't know, but there are some things I can't translate. Anyways, I had, let's say, appointment with Aiden and Terry to hang out that night. I was supposed to show them, or actually introduce them to some matchips, good food places. But then I suddenly got sick, and I was like, it's a bummer, but I'll have to literally call a rain check on this one. And yeah, so missed opportunity. Hopefully we can catch up the week after or so. But gathering, hangout, literally hangout. So would you say in a sentence, I have a hangout tomorrow with Aiden? Is that not awkward? Because I don't know, that kind of sounds awkward to me. I have a meetup with Aiden tomorrow. I have a hangout tomorrow. Is that not awkward? I don't know. Tell me please. Yeah. Right. You're just hanging out with your homies, your friends. So, yeah. Fall is the best season, just cozy vibes. Fall is my fave too. Yes. And Kathleen from Kentucky. This is Colleen from Kentucky. Okay. Wait, so does Kentucky Fried Chicken actually originate from Kentucky? It's a stupid question, but I have the feeling it might not. I don't know. I suddenly got this. Yeah. I assume it is. From Florida. Hello, Sonita. Thank you. Hello. Lynn from Florida as well. Excellence in the chat too, our regular. And by noise, if you're still stuck on the waiting stream, refresh the page. Stream is live now. Yes, thank you. Nima from New York. Okay, everybody's saying chilling, hang out, maybe just plans. Okay, gonna hang out with. Yeah, see, you have to say it in a sentence form. I'm gonna hang out with Aiden. You don't have a way to say it in a whatever. That's nothing important. There are things. You have a date. In terms of opposite sex, or same sex if you're on that side, or you know, whatever, you could call it a date, but if it's just friends, I have a plan to hang out. See, that's like 5, 6, 7 letters. KFC's from Kentucky. Oh, now I want Kentucky fried chicken so much. Socialize with friends. See, that's like 3. Hey there, Chandler. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I assume it's morning time for West Coast. Yeah, right now. And hi from Maryland, my hometown, in a sense. Okay. Well, oh, I received a super chat. Nima, thank you. Feel better and happy, and the nice fall emojis. Thank you so much for the PayPal pizza. I'm actually feeling very hungry because I didn't have like, I know I should be eating up when I'm like in bad condition, but like, you know, when you're not feeling well, you just don't want to eat at all because you feel like you won't have like the capability to digest, or you just feel, you know, you just don't feel good and you just don't want to eat. But now I'm getting the kick. I'm getting the crave at 1 a.m. So I'm aggressively scrolling through my delivery app, which what they provide is probably not healthy options. Yeah, there's only like pizza and chicken right now. They got some Chinese food. They got some yogurt ice cream. But other than that, oh, they got some hui, raw fish. I love raw fish. So I got like a very nice advice from my friend because I have like eating issues. Like I can't control like my urge to eat. That's why I gain weight very fast. And because my life, you know, my work cycle is focused on during like midnight and nighttime because I have a US job, the time difference. Inevitably, I get very hungry when it becomes like 2 a.m., 1 a.m. And yeah, if you eat dinner when it's like 6 or 7, you inevitably get hungry because I'm constantly using brain juice and, you know, just working. So that takes a lot of energy as well. And then, yeah, and then when you resort to delivery food, the problem is they only got like, you know, unhealthy options like this. And you just end up ordering some chicken or pizza or whatever. Which is very unhealthy. But then my friend told me like a hack. What he does is he orders raw fish, and apparently raw fish is obviously and apparently way more healthier than having like a fried version of chicken or, you know, potatoes or whatsoever. So he just goes with like raw tuna or raw salmon, which I think has a lot of fat too, but it's like natural fat. It's not processed or anything. It's not fried. It's way better. It doesn't like lead to cancer and stuff. So he said that's like a good way to oppress, like, you know, press your hunger. And I wanted to do that too, but another problem is raw fish is actually very expensive. And yeah, like it's hard to eat for a single person. We usually only order raw fish when we're like, you know, watching soccer games or we just have a gathering at home. We have like drinks usually with it, soju. So every meal I have to order for a raw fish would be over $15 or $20. Yeah, the minimum limit for raw fish on this site right now, you can see, is 2만 won. You see the minimum here, like 최소. Limit is $20. So yeah, like that's a lot of money too. Like $15 is a lot for delivery food and for a single person. And I don't want to spend that much. And also like the food itself is going to be a lot too. So it's not such a good option. And then we have raw beef as well. And this one, oh, should I have raw beef? Oh, that actually sounds good. So this place actually, it's in Shincheon, but you can see the minimum order here is only $10. Yeah, it's only $10. It only takes 35 minutes. And yeah, it's good protein. And I think that's, and wait, but you still have to spend $15. Yeah, I think anything like protein and raw is pretty expensive, but this would be definitely more healthy. Maybe I will go for it. There's a menu called 혼술 육회. That means solo drinking and raw beef. It's 200 grams and it's like $15 over here. They give you 200 grams of raw beef and a little bit of radish, and then egg, and some persimmon, and what is that? Garlic. And that's like the best, pair. Oh, that was seaweed. So they give you seaweed, and that's like the best pair for like drinking alone. So that's the one menu set. That looks good. Actually, that looks good. 마늘 간장. Oh, so this one over here, it says 야식 추천. That means recommendation for late night snacks. And what's different here is it gives you different types of sauces. They give you soybean sauce. They give you onion sauce, and other like 2 other sauces. That actually kind of. Oh, they have 육회 bibimbap as well. So, yeah. Wow, a lot of chat. Okay. Raw salmon is delicious. It is. Drink hot soup. Yeah, the problem is they don't really have options for, Korean hot soup dishes during the night. Thank you, Raz. Can you order poke there? Yes, you can. Actually, Anna and I had poke after the last live stream. She was insisting, let's getting some healthy stuff, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. And poke is expensive too. Everything is very expensive in Seoul. It's relative. It depends on where you're from. Like, Americans would disagree, because all the Americans I know that come to Korea, they're like, I'm in heaven. I'm in shopping heaven, I'm in taxi heaven, I'm in food heaven. And the dollar is just like, king. And yeah, like the living cost here compared to America is like, very cheap. Raw fish at midnight is a choice. I can never, does not match the vibes of nighttime. It is literally a staple, a standard dish here for Koreans at midnight. Like a soju and raw fish with chojang. I crave that so much right now. You know what? I'm actually debating. Oh my gosh, if I got that like raw tuna and raw salmon right now with a drop of soju. I don't even drink by myself, but wow, that would be amazing. Man. Oh my god, my stomach is rumbling. You keep saying raw fish and it sounds weird. I say sushi. Hey, it's a Korean pizza club here. We do not say sushi. Sushi is Japanese. If you want to say in Korean, it's hue, H-O-E, ho. It's hue. And so the difference with sushi and hue and sashimi is like sushi is raw fish and you have little bits of like rice underneath. So it's the rice plus the raw fish on top with a little bit of wasabi, and they probably paste they go through a process of sweetening the rice. That's called sushi. And there are rolls. Rolls are different, Californian rolls and all. And then there's also sashimi. Sashimi is just basically raw fish. You just knife them out, and then that there's nothing added, no rice, no nothing. That's sashimi. But the equivalent of sashimi in Korean is hue, and what's different is essentially it's the same, but essentially it's just raw fish knifed out, but it's different in what we dip in. So in Japanese sashimi, you usually have soy sauce and you have wasabi in there. You mix it all up and then you dip it there. In Korean hue, we do have soy sauce and wasabi, but I don't think that's our traditional way of eating it. We have a thing called chojang. It's like red sauce. It's a little bit more vinegary and a little bit spicy, but that's our way of eating it. And yeah, I think that's the biggest difference. So yeah, don't say sushi to a Korean. If you want to say sushi, there's a little bit of a difference, but it's chobap. Chobap. That's a Korean way of saying sushi. Yeah, but sushi is Japanese, so they can have it. That's a lot for one person, right? I would like to cook the raw beef. Yeah, I notice a lot of people can't do raw, but it's a big culture here. I've always, whenever my, friends from wherever in the world visit Korea, I always take them to Gwangjang-Sijang. And Gwangjang Market is the place where they filmed like the Netflix series for the ajumma with like all the street food and stuff. But what it's also famous for is for raw beef. And you can get raw beef over there, like very good quality. And they also sell raw octopus, live octopus, with the raw beef. So it's always like a challenge for foreigners, but I love to see their reactions every time. It never disappoints. And they're like, you feel the squirmy live octopus like inside your mouth and it's still on your tongue. And I always say, don't chew on it as soon as you put it inside, put it on your tongue. And I display it, and you can see the live octopus like still moving. I know some people think it's barbaric and stuff, but it's part of our culture. And yeah, like once it's chopped off, it's dead, but the muscles are still moving, like how a dead fish still like splatters after its head is chopped off. So yeah, some people might think it's gross. I respect your opinions and your own preferences, but it is what it is. I can't bring myself to raw beef. Get grilled chicken. That sounds good too. We have a franchise called Gumne Chicken. It was probably one of the pioneers of grilled chicken here. We did have like the roasted chicken ones. Like you have the rotating machines where they heat it and you stuff inside like a lot of ingredients. But no actual Korean chicken brand like BBQ, BHQ, or whatever in the past had thought of grilled chicken. But then once the healthy like fitness boom started, this was like a decade ago, and people sought for more healthier options with chicken. There was a brand called Gumne Chicken. Gupta means grill, and they were the first ones that actually came out actively with grilled chicken. And that became a staple too, and it's one of, I think, the 3 or 4 big Korean franchise chicken brands out there. And I normally go for it when I'm just tired with either BBQ, BHC, or Gyeocheon. These are the big 3. Gyeocheon is the famous one for soy sauce chicken with the small wings and stuff. BBQ is famous for its golden olive oil chicken. BHC it's in the middle, I would say, but it has good quality just fried chicken too. But it's famous for its advertisements with Chun Ji-hyun. And then there's a menu called Brinkle. It's like sprinkle, and you like put a lot of like sauce on it and like powder on it and stuff. But anyways, the 4th in line would be Gumne Chicken. That's grilled chicken. And whenever we usually like rotate these 3. But whenever you're not feeling like fried chicken or sauced chicken, we go to like Gumne. So it always has that position as the alternative. And and also it's like better for people who are in fitness that are really craving chicken, but they can't really go for fried options. They go for Gumne. So yeah, that's another option too. Oh my gosh, I'm salivating so much right now. I don't know if you can actually hear the. Yeah, that's kind of gross, but... And by the way, how's the audio quality? You guys said this one's good last time. I remember I used to use this mic in the old times when I was in my Hongdae studio, but ever since Anna joined, and this mic can't cover like 2 people talking at once because it's like a condenser mic, I think. So yeah, that's why I stopped using it. But since I forgot about it. It was just here abandoned. But yeah. Last week's technical difficulties brought it back. But Maria, thank you. Have some raw anything with some soju. And she sent he or she, I think it's she sent 20 for that. Thank you so much. PayPal, pizza, thank you. Now that I've gotten a PayPal, you know I'm a money-driven person. I'm a hyper-capitalist living in Korea. So, a Korean hyper-capitalist, so I cannot defy your order. So, I will debate whether I will get raw beef or raw fish for the next 5 minutes, and then I'll actually order. So, let me put up a poll. Oh, I'm so hungry right now. Oh my gosh. Gosh, I am hungry. Let me put up a poll. Which should I order? Order raw beef, raw fish. Let's see. May these surveys begin. 너무 배고파. 진짜 죽을 것 같아요. 너무 배고프면 한국어 나오는 거 아시죠? 지금 한국인 분들 혹시 보고 계시면 이 시간대는 잘 안 보시던데 1시라서. 근데 혹시나 보고 계시면 진짜 너무 배고프면 자기의 원 언어가 나오는 걸 알 수가 있을 거예요. Sorry for saying that in Korean. I just said basically when you're just so hungry and you feel like raw emotions, it just comes out in your native language. Yeah. Oh, you want to eat now? Oops, I thought something to buy and eat later when you get the munchies. Yeah, it's probably going to take like 40 minutes so you can actually eat with me. Please order it. Midnight meal, just get a good protein with banchan. I'm hungry. The food there is delicious. Buckwheat noodles are good and healthy. That is actually true. But is buckwheat noodles also carbs too? I think most of the noodles are carbs. Yeah, carbs are not necessarily the best for like a diet. And I know eating anything at night is not best for your diet, but you know, it's like the psychological gaslighting on yourself. It's like you go to McDonald's and say you justify going to McDonald's and having a Big Mac meal, Big Mac set, and you order 0 Coke with it and say, oh, it's okay, like at least I'm having 0 Coke when you're having like 1,000 calories on the side. Well, at least I didn't get those extra 300 calories with that Coke, you know? It's like mental gymnastics, I know. But that's what's happening right now. Like, at least I'm not getting carbs or anything fried, right? Oh, my throat. Yeah, I have a little bit of a tickling feel because of my my condition right now. Soju stream. Well, in order to get soju, I would have to go to the convenience store. I don't know if you guys would wait like 5-10. Even if I ran, it would take 5 minutes. So I don't know if you can actually order soju. Oh, you can. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know because I've never ordered soju from the delivery app because I'm not a big drinker. But apparently, you can get 참이슬, 세로, 진로, 처음처럼, Cass, Terra, all for like $2.5 over here. Okay. Apparently you have to verify. So I think there will be a loophole for this for like kids and teenagers. Yeah, that's kind of dangerous. Mel, hello. Hope you feel better soon. Are you still heading to Singapore and have you mentioned? No, I am not. Unfortunately, it got postponed to February because of the host's situation. Apparently, it was like a sustainable development kind of forum, and yeah, all the what do you call them? The clients and the participants and whatever were called and summoned for like a bigger thing with like a international organization, so they couldn't attend. So the host actually decided to postpone it to February. So I'm probably visiting in February. Yeah, I really want to go to Singapore right now. Hue, yes, that's how you pronounce it. But if you go to like the fish market and see the English translation, you will see Hoe. Ho. It happened in one of my Busan live streams, and I was like, Ho market. Who wants to go to the Ho market? It's only $40. Why did you transfer back to Korea from the US? I was never there with my own will. Like, I was just brought there because of my dad's studying. So Yeah, which benefited me in a huge way, which I'm very grateful and thankful for. Hello, Toppings. Yes, hello, Doll Baby. Good to see you in the chat. Live octopus would be a new experience for you. You better try it out. Yeah, you better. Like, the thing is, okay, like, I know it's all barbaric and it's a little bit graphic, so you might want to plug your ears if you don't want to hear this kind of stuff and you don't want to imagine it, but nevertheless, it's still part of the culture. And it's animal cruelty to an extent. Some people might, there's a lot of different layers and spectrums of thoughts about animal cruelty. At the end, like, we're all slaughtering, and is there an inhumane way of slaughtering animals or whatever? Like, at least we're not like, all that. But I understand all of them. But like, it is what it is in Korea. We can't regulate it or anything. But in the case of raw and live octopus, there are two ways of eating it. So samnakji, they usually, if you just really eat it raw, they'll just like, wash it and then put it on a plate and start actually like chopping off the legs. Like, it's still squirming and live, but you'll chop off the legs and you'll actually eat it. That's one way. You put it with like soy, what do you call it? 참기름, like soy sauce. Yeah, and then you eat it like that. That's one way, but that's cruel itself too. I know, I acknowledge that. That's why I don't like it. But I think the more cruel thing is it's live, and we call it like yeonpotang or something. But you actually put it in boiling water, and you see it all like reddening up, changes color, and it gets stiffening, and like it's still moving inside the boiling water. And I know, I almost choked on my saliva. Yeah, it's not that I want to eat it right now. I'm just like generally hungry because of the whole food talk right now. But that is like, you never really feel good when you see that. Yeah. But I gotta say, it does taste good. It's food after all, right? Raw fish. Have you tried intermittent fasting? I've tried for a week and then it toppled down. Yeah. What app are you using? I'm using Coupang Eats. So Coupang is making a huge revolution here. Back in the days, so if you go to my delivery apps here, like these ones on the top are the big three. Like the first one is 배달의 민족. That's called delivery, the nation of delivery. And this is Yogio. That's our second one. That was the second biggest one after 배달의 민족. And then we got Coupang Eats over here. That's like the third one that recently came in. We got our own separate Burger King, Domino's, McDonald's, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, and all that. And then I've hidden my secret apps over here. So these are the apps for booking accommodation or like motels. So these are the you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. 야놀잔 여기 어때? These are all the essential apps for reservations or delivery and whatever. But Coupang Eats started delivering for free, and also they've connected their premium service with Coupang itself. So Coupang is like the Amazon of Korea, and as you have like Amazon Prime and Amazon Prime would be Coupang Play, and then you have like, what do you call it? The fast delivery service on Amazon. We have Rocket Coupang on Coupang. So they've linked all of them together. So if you only pay $5, I think it's been increased to like $8 or something. If you pay $8 per month, you get free delivery for all the delivery stuff. You get Rocket delivery that, you get everything within 12 hours. And you get Coupang Play for like 3 months for free or something. So you can watch like SNL or like big soccer games or whatever. So it's a no-brainer over the other apps. It just has so many advantages, and everybody orders everything from Coupang. So I think everybody's just like transitioning to Coupang Eats nowadays. But still, like the delivery app market is very like diversified, and they're still fighting amongst themselves, trying to get like a bigger like pie or dominance in the market. So they're doing their own marketing tactics. They're doing their own like coupon sales or festivals or whatever. But at the end, my thought is that Coupang Eats is going to, you know, just dominate over everyone. So yeah. Anyways, okay. Right. That's like cooking crabs, I know, right? Yeah. Motels, yes, love motels in general. So without I can guarantee you, every single adult in Korea either has 야놀자 여기어때, yeah, either one of those two apps. If you don't have one of those two apps, you're not an adult in Korea. Yeah. Oh, you're sick too. Battled viral fever this whole weekend. Oh no. Get back with good health too. Thank you, Gigi. Yes. Yeah. So, okay, let's see the survey results. People are saying raw fish. Oh my god, you guys chose the expensive option. $20 isn't gonna make the cut, but okay. Okay. I will go for raw fish. So, let's see. At least let me try to get like a good reputation. 푸른 마음 횟집 김배달 무료 배달 용문시장 연어 이야기. Okay, let's see. So everything's like you have to order over 20. So let me see. Okay, salmon, yaki udon. Oh, okay. They even give you udon for this. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let me see another place. Okay. And that's a lot. So they give you raw beef and raw salmon and raw beef bibimbap at the same time. Look at this. For 20, like 21 to 21 bucks. That looks pretty good. Yeah, and this is for a single person, but it even comes with the soup, but I don't think I can eat all of that by myself. Let's see. Yeah, fish is like expensive. 하루에만 2,000원. Let's see. Give me 1 minute, guys. 참치, tuna. Oh, tuna. Tuna's expensive. Yeah, tuna's usually the most. Okay, I'm just gonna order from wherever is the closest, and yeah. Oh, my mouth. It's all watery right now. Oh, okay, we got the perfect one. Okay. Great. So this is only 18 bucks. Oh. Wait. 육회. 육사시미. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one. So this one has raw salmon and raw beef, and it gives you like nice sauces, veggies, and it's only 18.9, so that would be like 17 bucks or something. So I'm gonna go for that. You can add cheese or eggs, tartar sauce, some kim. I'm gonna actually add some kim. And 주먹밥. 주먹밥. Yeah, let me get some 주먹밥 because I need some carbs. And then let me go for the soju. One soju. I've never drunk. Did I ever drink alcohol on this channel before? Wow, the soju here is expensive. I don't know why, but the other place was only $2. I don't know why, but this place is like $4. I think it's because of the liters. But yeah, where was the place I first saw? Sorry, I'm just a very frugal person and I don't like to like have leftovers. So anyways, okay, I think I'm done picking. And yeah, where'd it go? Okay, cart. There we go. I'll just add a bit of soju and then I can give Jin the rest. He loves soju. So let me get the most trending. Should I get the Zero or the Chillo is back? Or do you want the classic green bottle? I don't like the green bottle, honestly. I'll get the trendy one. Yeah, Zero. I'll get the Zero. No, you know what? Just for the visuals, let me get the Chillo is back. Okay. Oh my god, I need to do age verification for God's sake. I hate this. Age verification. Yeah, I get it. Of course you do. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, app. ID. Okay. There we go. Done. Yes, that was quick. There we go. So there we go. Yep. Okay. So in total, it's going to be 25.9, and you'll see the quality of the food. So how much you can get? Wow, I even need to show my ID card to the delivery man when he arrives. I've never done this before. But okay. Yeah, so okay, they are preparing right now. They are preparing, so it's going to come within 30 minutes, they say. And wow, okay. You guys really want to see me eat, eh? Steve, thank you. Raw fish gang. Enjoy, David. Thank you for the 20 PayPal. Pizza. And Maria, thank you again for a belated birthday gift. Eat. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys really want to see me eat, don't you? Yeah, that'll definitely cover the cost. But thank you so much. And let me end the poll. So everybody was fish gang. Doll baby, thank you for the 5. Pizza, I hope you feel better. I'm already feeling better. This is called 금융 치료, financial treatment. It's the best treatment. Yeah. I mean, why is Nightbot on a rampage right now? Why is every single message getting like deleted? I don't know. Is someone spamming or something? Yeah. But oh, I'm so hungry right now. $25? Holy cow. Why are you so surprised? Is it because it's so expensive, or is it cheap, or what? That's insane. What? Why? Thank you, doll baby. Yes. Put it on the chat over there. Beef to cook in Korea is expensive though. Yeah, I would say yeah, it's pretty expensive compared to yeah, American beef was very, very cheap when I went to, where was it? Like Trader Joe's, or where was that Texas place? I forgot its name. And the other places like Costco, they sell in bulk though. Like it's huge, and I understand like if you order in that amount, it's pretty cheap. And in Australia it was very cheap too. But I think it's because those two countries are the biggest exporters, and you know, the biggest countries with the most beef consumption and all that. But in Korea, we have like a small portion of Hanu over here. Hanu is extremely expensive, and even the other beef, it's all imported from the US or Australia. So yeah, it's pretty expensive here. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm just visualizing beef right in front of me getting grilled, and it's oh my gosh. I need to spare myself with something at least. Oh, I was gonna save this Pepsi for the fish, but HEB, yes, that was the place. I also got it on my vlog. I went through a whole round with my friend on HEB, and I went to like the meat corner and saw this gigantic rib. Like, how do you even store this in a person's house? Like, it was this big, and I swear it was like only like $30 or something. That's crazy. Crystal, thank you. Enjoy your food. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. Pizza for the 25. Yes. And Teen Army NME. It's feeling under the weather. Take vitamin C, D3, and zinc. Okay. I do have vitamin C. I don't know what D3 and zinc is, but I'll look it up. And it's probably included in my men's vitamin. I take Centrum and whatever that is. Yeah. You're just hungry. Everything sounds so good. I know. I could eat grass right now. There's a funny idiom saying. It's a saying in Korean. It says "개풀 뜯어먹는 소리 하네." That means you're talking about a dog eating grass. And the context is like when somebody's saying bullshit or something that's very not plausible, you usually say this saying like, oh, you're talking about a dog eating grass. But the thing is, my dog eats grass often. She doesn't eat it, but she always like bites it and like tears it apart and holds it in your mouth. And sometimes I think she does like chew on it and eat it. And I'm like, Ted, don't do that. But sometimes she does. Okay, that's a good question over here. Missy Nyanko. Hey David, just curious if you will date girls with tattoos. Yeah, why not? Sexy, right? Like if it's not like all over her face and she's dyed her eyeballs too and like her tongue and like she has a whole neck and two sleeves over here and a dragon on her back and like all her like nipples and like breast to everywhere is full of like onis and demons and like satanic stuff and fallen angels and all that. If it's not to that level, it's fine. I think some tattoos are just very cute, adorable, and it could go to sexy territory as well. So nothing against tattoos on my personal preference. I myself have a choice, and my choice is not to have tattoos because I personally think that when you grow old, like when you're in your 60s to 70s, 80s, if you have like, let's say a teddy bear or like something massive on your arm, it doesn't look good. And I just don't see the aesthetic appeal of having tattoos on my own body. I just feel like, you know, just being myself as it is, it's okay. You can compensate in matters of aesthetic or meaningfulness with fashion or whatever else. So I personally don't like tattoos on my body, but whenever someone else does it, it's their own freedom. It doesn't hurt anybody else, and if it looks good, it looks great, and it could be even a plus. Yeah. My cats too, they eat grass. I love how extreme he goes. Well, yeah. Good news for me that I have quite a few tattoos. I'll have to cover a lot when I go overseas. The Korean youth is adopting a lot of tattoos nowadays, and actually I don't know why, but having tattoos is not illegal, but practicing tattoos without a medical license is technically illegal in Korea. So all the tattoo parlors are actually practicing illegally. They're just not getting like strictly regulated or policed or anything, and that's why they can't publicly advertise. They only go through like private reservations through Instagram accounts and stuff like that. But still, it's booming here, and I don't know how and why, but apparently Korea is a very famous place for tattoo enthusiasts to come to and get like very nice tattoos. Like, there are very skilled tattoo artists in Korea, and this is what I've heard from a lot of foreigners and my friends who really like tattoos. And there's like a handful of people in Seoul that are really just well known for their reputations, and people just travel here just to get those tattoos. And even in the States, there's like this video I saw, like she's a very attractive Korean woman. She's in LA, she's based in LA, but she gets paid so much, like by the hour she gets paid. I don't even remember, but it was a ridiculous amount. It's like you can't even compare to a doctor or lawyer. Like, she gets paid so much, and she's fully booked 365 days, and it's very private. You can only book through like word of mouth or whatever. She has her Instagram account, but it's like fully booked, so you can't even get in. But anyways, like, she's Korean, and I saw like a documentary or YouTube video about her. But like, regardless of all like her skills and stuff, of course, like her skills would probably matter, and like the craftsmanship and all that probably adds up to the price. But when I heard how much she charges for that, it was absurd. It was absurd, and I was like, wow. Great for her though. Good for her. Korean tattoo artists are best at small style tattoos. Really? Yeah, I've seen some artists' work that actually make me want to get a tattoo. Who are we talking about? I don't know her name, but I think I even remember the channel. It was on like a channel I watch for like startups and stuff. EO. I think it was on EO. Oh, there she is. Yeah. I'll show you her. Oops. Can't see the let me see if I can get the, there we go. I think it was her. Yeah. Her name's Paw Tattoo. And she's really pretty too. So that's why this isn't the exact document. Oh, maybe she's in San Fran. Okay. I can't really remember where she's exactly located or something, but yeah, I saw like I saw a documentary. This is like an interview video, but I saw a documentary of her, and she gets a lot. Yeah, I think this is her. Yeah, this is her. So I think she mostly does like cat tattoos or something. That's her work. And she's like fully booked or something like that. And it's paid so much. Yeah, she has good work, I would say. I would want to get my dog as a tattoo before he dies or something. Yeah, so like apparently she went viral in the States as like a Korean tattooist. And, oh, this is her. Yeah, so she lives in this massive mansion. Oh, she's in San Francisco. Okay. I was drawn to her story because of her house at first. Like in order to afford something like this in San Francisco, like this big of a house, just imagine how rich she would have to be. And then she gets like personal training from a yoga teacher or something. And yeah, you go to her shop here. It's like, so 2 hours, she gets $2,700 for 2 hours. $2,700 for 2 hours. I don't know the standard tattoo price, but just as a normie that knows nothing about it, that is ridiculous, like in a good way. And she works 5 days a week. She has a waiting list of 20,000 people. 20,000 people on a waiting list. and $2,700. That's like $1,300, like $400 per hour, 5 days a week, probably like 8 hours, and 20,000 people. That's crazy. Yeah, that is just simply crazy. This is her like tattoo shop. It's like very private and it's like, very clean, and obviously, you know, she maintains it very well. It's very hygiene and stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, I won't deny that she's very pretty, and I got sucked into the whole documentary because like of her house and like, you know, all that. But yeah, sounds legit. Sounds about right. Okay. Some people charge more than that. That's crazy. Like, I don't know the street price or any price about tattoos, but I cannot imagine paying more than $3,000 for like 2 hours of anything. She's pretty, right? Yeah. Damn, I wish I could draw. San Fran is the #1 most expensive city in the US, more than NYC. Yeah, and to think like she affords that mansion all by herself is crazy. She has a gym at her house. A dedicated gym space, and it's 2 floors, and she has like a pool outside and has a cat. And she's really pretty. Wow. I need to just admire her her visual prettiness. Okay, yeah. Okay, whatever. Let me stop simping. She's hot, right? Anyways, if you want to check her out, I think her name's Paw Tattoo. Go try checking out if you can. But yeah. Oh, this was all derived from a single question about tattoos. Well, let me go to my Instagram account where I put up a story where you could submit questions. So I will answer some of your questions. Oh, and Terry's having a nice time in Korea right now. So he's apparently at this this KBBQ place with fried rice. That you always have to get afterwards. Oh yes, the raw egg, and then like mix it up. Wow, that looks so good. Oh yes, and the cheese. Okay. Oh my gosh, he's having a good time. Yeah, he's having a wonderful time without me. Okay. But yeah, this was the Instagram story I posted. Questions you want answered, if you just put it up here, I can see them. And let's see how many questions I've got. Not that, okay. Quite a lot. Enough to do like a whole live stream. Just letting you guys know I can't do this forever, so I'll only have to selectively choose some of the questions, okay? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. First question, how big is it? Big as what? Eugene asked me how big is it? What? No, Terry as in Brisex Life. K-pop reactions. Well, if you're talking about that, that's a weird question to ask. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Looks about right. Looks about right. Yeah, I hope I answered your question. That last live stream was hilarious. Someone actually, like, I was joking on, we were talking on the subject about circumcision and like Korean men, how like the percentage they get circumcised, and apparently I think what I recall was like 60+% get circumcised in Korea. And then someone asked me, are you circumcised? And then I was like, I'm not gonna reveal that. And then I was like, just kiddingly saying, like, if someone donates $50, I will reveal whether I am or not. And then I never in my dreams actually thought someone would donate for that information. But the internet is a wild place, guys. And someone actually threw $50 on Super Chat. And then I'm a man of my words, so I can't go back on it. I literally put it on the internet where like 400 plus people were watching. And I was like, okay, there's no going back. And then, if you are curious, you can go back on the stream and find out. I don't know why in the hell would people be curious about that information, but... And then someone actually pressured Uncle Dan to donate 50 too. Like, people were like, people know that Uncle Dan is like a big hand in the chat. He gives out generous donations time to time, and someone was like, where is Uncle Dan when you need him? Like, he wasn't in the chat apparently. And then people were like looking for Uncle Dan, and then he appeared, and he was actually like, you know, he actually threw $50 too. And then in total I got 100. Like, YouTube takes like a 35% cut, so like it's like 65. But still, like, yeah, I did technically get over $50 for that. So I was like, okay, whatever. It is what it is. I think I've already put that information out on like one of Kelsey's videos before with Danny. So whatever. That was just so funny. I sold my soul, okay? Like, I'm becoming a pro streamer now, you know? Like, not to speak of them in a derogative manner or anything, or belittling them or something, but you know, cam girls and how they like flash their, you know, boobs a little bit. They show a lot of skin and do like sexy dances. Like, even Kwajip does that, the one with Pang PD. And they rake in money, you know, they rake in money. And I had an indirect experience of being a cam girl. So this is how it feels like to be a cam girl, a successful cam girl. I didn't even show anything. I disclosed information, whether I'm circumcised or not, and then some people threw me $100 on the internet. I was like, what is happening? But wow, this must be the feeling of being a cam girl. And I was like, it'd be a good life, you know. I never judged cam girls from the start anyways. Like, there's a lot of people who judge OnlyFans cam girls, but as I said, like, as long as you're not hurting anybody and it's your body, your choice, like, you're an adult. If you can earn money and you can make a living out of it, what's there to debate? You know, some people might shame you or whatever, but you live your own life, right? So who's the judge? Who's there to judge? Who am I to judge? But yeah, so I was like, wow, this must be how it feels. That's so funny. David, stop this. Oh yeah, you don't approve of my size? Why can't you believe? Okay, so one hand. I'm sorry. Looks about right. Did you get the soup with the meal? You need something. I think they would include some soup. Maybe not. I can't remember because I was just going through like the cheapest deals. 50, yeah. I think he got 150 for the answer. No, the extra 50 was for Anna. So they were asking whether Anna likes it circumcised or not. which can be a very like awkward and uncomfortable question on live. So I respect her choice of like avoiding it or not. But she didn't answer at the end. But that was like one of the most craziest and also yes, technically easiest $100 made. That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, and the exact question was like, do you like a turtleneck or do you like something else, like to describe uncircumcised or something? Yeah, it was too funny. I know. What's a hoodie gang? What's hoodie gang for life? What's that? What's a hoodie gang? What is that? Please enlighten me. I don't know what that means. I left so much that day. We love you, David. We need to know everything. Oh no. Well, you know something else today. This is like a 2-liter bottle, so whenever you go to the mart and see a 2-liter bottle of water and you drink out of it, Yeokem, yes, the female streamers are called Yeokem in Korean, yeah. All thanks to Uncle Dan, yes. Yeah. You and Anna make life more entertaining. Yeah, that's why, you know, despite all the hate she gets, like, you can never hate her. I believe in you, David. I'm not your normal, usual Asian. And statistically, I don't want to go against my brothers, but statistically, I think Korean ethnicity is like among the top like 5 shortest on the global list. But yeah, you are the hoodie? What's the hoodie? What's a hoodie? Rachel, hello. Hi, David. Hope you feel better soon. Have some bone broth or soup. Yes, that sounds really good. We usually have something like that, like seollongtang. It's ox broth soup. Yeah, for your throat. Wish you all the best. Thank you, Rachel. Really appreciate it. I'm done with you. Why are you done with me? I can't unheard about the bottle now. Ah, I'm so thirsty. Ah, yes. Bye. What would be so much fun? You better clarify the context here. Okay, let's go on to the next question because this chat is getting too thirsty. Yeah. Well, Eugene, thank you for your question. How big is it? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Gonna have me laughing like a crazy girl in the Walmart now. Yeah. Slav asked this question. Do Korean guys use cologne? Is that considered manly? What cologne do you use? First of all, what's the difference between cologne and perfume? Or is there no other difference? Is it just different terminology? Well, if I understand right, like, you know, it's the same for me. But I do think a lot of people use cologne, but not to the extent of like Westerners or other ethnicities, because, you know, we don't even have deodorants because we don't produce that certain chemical or whatever in our body that makes the body odor, like the stinky body odor. So Koreans and Northeast Asians don't have that in our body itself, so we don't smell as much bad. So first of all, we don't use deodorants, but a lot of people just use cologne or perfume for just, you know, good purposes, like to impress or just to smell good, or, you know, just have like a good feel to yourself as well. The one I use is from Aesop. Is that how you pronounce it? The AESOP. It's an Australian brand, I think. Aesop or whatever. And I think it's called Tacit. Yeah, I just went to the store I tried it out, and it had like this very refreshing kind of foresty kind of vibe to it. I like cool scents. I don't like warm or bubbly or very fruity kind of scents. Those kind of scents give me a headache. I don't like the polo or like the like the Ferrari kind of very manly ones too, like very heavy and very like strong, distinct ones. I don't like those ones as well. I don't like the sporty types, but I like the woody and foresty, kind of subtle vibes. But yeah, I use that one, and I use them only when I go on dates. So you see my intent there. Is the delivery guy coming? Let's see. I think it's been over 30 minutes. Okay, so this guy, yeah, is going to be here in 12 minutes. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so it's coming. It's coming in 12 minutes. Okay. Some men's cologne is too strong scented. Yes, I agree. I get headaches over them. Yeah. Aesop. Aesop. Yeah, in Korea we just say Aesop. Everyone says Aesop. But I generally like all the smells, fragrances from there. Like there was a perfume trend for a while in Korea when I was like in my mid-20s. Everyone suddenly got into perfume, and the most popular ones, I think until now, were like Jo Malone, and there were other brands that I don't remember. But Jo Malone was one of the most popular ones, and then now you have Tambourines, which is like Jenny's ambassador brand. A lot of cologne people like it from there too. I think mostly female, but for men, yeah, I can't pinpoint on like a certain brand nowadays. They just go to like whichever department store, and they have like a whole stall of testers. You can test out Bulgari or Prada, all those brands. Burberry. I have like a Burberry tester pack at my house. But I usually just go for the same one, the Aesop Tacit one. Like works best for me. Like doesn't give me headaches. It just gives me like a refreshing vibe. And what does tacit even mean? It means it's a musical term to indicate that an instrument or a voice does not sound, also known as a rest, whatever that is. Used as a direction in music to indicate that an instrument is not to play during a movement or a long section. It's slowly rest. It means slowly rest. Okay, I never knew I never even knew the meaning of it. Yeah, but if you want to give me a gift in the future, this is the one I use. Oh, it's not even that spelling. It's tacit. It's not tacit. So that was a different spelling. Yeah. It's not that expensive either. You know, I've been using it for over a year because I don't even use it that much. But I love Aesop. Like, the thing is, when you go to, like, any restaurant in Korea, and if you go to the bathroom and you see the owner has placed an Aesop hand cleaner or like soap, you always like, I just know, I personally, it just elevates the dining experience for me, because like that is one standard for me when I go to restaurants. And for me to actually feel that restaurant is like clean, hygiene, and good, I always check out the bathroom, because like who doesn't go to a bathroom at least once in the restaurant? But like when you go to the bathroom, if it's all stinky and it's not like well managed and stuff, like that kind of like minuses the experience of the whole place, the whole dining experience. But if you go to a restaurant and if I find an Aesop hand soap there, I'm really impressed. And it always smells so good, and it's very expensive. I know that it's very expensive. So some owners just keep the bottle and fill it with like cheaper ones, so they deceive. the customers, but even so, like, that person is trying to keep the aesthetic there, and I just get impressed whenever I see one of those. Yeah. Right? Actually, Esau body lotion resurrection is good, long lasting skin scent, not overpowering. So, yeah. Joe Malone is very good for layering smell. I'm not that much of a very, you know, a delicate, sophisticated person. So I'm just good with like one cologne and that's it. Am I late? No, you are not. The food is not even here yet. So you're not late at all. It's so true, right? Kitchen and bathroom better be clean. Yeah, that's why I admire like open kitchens. Like you can actually see the whole kitchen inside. You can see the stainless and how people are wearing like, you know, these wraps on their heads and they have like gloves on and stuff. Yeah. I don't know if it's a good thing. Probably it is a good thing dining culture wise, but Korean people tend to be very picky, like especially the younger generation. They tend to be very like strict on hygiene. And while Korea is not entirely modernized, and if you go to like street stalls or like traditional markets and very run down places, still you will see ajumas, old age, you know, women or males too, just cooking with bare hands or without any hat or cap, or you know, you'll see that. You'll see that pretty much often. But if you go to any fancy restaurant or any trending restaurant or any restaurant that's targeted towards the youth, hygiene is one of the most important things. So you can't even put up a reel or a short nowadays, because that's like the biggest form of marketing for restaurant owners nowadays, right? Like everybody watches TikTok videos, Instagram reels, and they see the location and whatever, all that, and they flock to those places. But like there are so many videos that of vloggers or anybody like influencers going to those restaurants, and they put shorts on their platforms, and if someone sees a worker or an employee there not wearing gloves or not wearing like a plastic cap or a hat, they immediately start shitting on the restaurant in the comments, like, oh, this restaurant doesn't even have the basics done. Like, you know, that those kind of comments appear, and everybody just like jumps on the bandwagon. And I honestly, I'm not that much of a hygiene person. Like if something falls on the table, like I believe in the 3-second rule. You're not gonna die, you can just pick it up. If there's a hair in the bottle, that's a little bit disgusting, but like I understand that it could be my hair, it could be from the waitress's hair or whatever. I just like put it out. It's no big deal. And just like I don't pull a whole tantrum over it like a lot of Korean people do nowadays, like ask for a replacement or whatever. If it's like a fly or something, of course I would request for that. But you know, for the minor little things that you could just put a blind eye on, I'm usually like an easygoing person, so I don't request for that. But there are so many picky people about like hygiene wise in like the culinary scene here. And it must be so hard for these restaurant owners to abide by those standards. I know it should be the standard for every kind of food restaurant. It's the cleaner the better, but sometimes I just feel like it's a little bit too much. Sometimes you guys are not like, you know, noblemen or whatever. You're not like kings. Yeah. I prefer the restaurants to be hygienic too, and those are the ones I usually go to as well. But, you know, sometimes it gets overboard. Okay, the delivery man is almost here. Okay. You can see the motorcycle actually coming, and you can hear the whirring sound outside in the window. So he's probably gonna come up. I will probably have to show him my my ID. I don't know if he actually is going to request that or not, but oops, did I actually flash my ID in front of him? Wow. Yeah, so this is my driver's license, and because we have a pact with America, a Korean driver's license gives you the authority to actually drive in America without like a separate international license issued, especially in certain states. Not all 50 states, but most of the states. Like it covers California at least. So I've used this driver's license before, and nowadays, usually what you do is like you go to the airport or the police station before you travel to that country, and you get like a paper version of an international license. That's what we used to do in the past, but they renewed the driver's license in Korea here, and I just need to like flash this when I'm at the rent-a-car place, and it totally passed. And even the police officer stopped our car, and he wanted me to show me the driver's license, and I was like, I gave this, and it was totally fine. So yeah, I don't think there's any like classified information on this, so I just want to show you it, how it looks without the number. Yeah, maybe I'll just cover up like some parts of it, but it's just pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool. So you can see it's in English over here, and there's a Korean version on the back. So the worker's here, so let me just food is here. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yes. That's so interesting. I wonder if it works the other way around too. I don't know. You would have to see your own like laws. My husband and I always rush to get the international license before we go to Korea. I honestly don't know for the flip side, but yeah. Like Korea's, this is a relevant topic, I guess, but Korea's passport power is like, it's always within the top 3. Like there's always Japan, Singapore, and Korea. And passport power doesn't come from like economic power or anything. Of course that takes into account too, but it's just the reputation of the people themselves, how much consumer power they have, how much of country status, like is it like a country, if it's a country with like war and controversy among the world and stuff, that's a problem. But apparently Singaporeans, Koreans, Japanese people have been very respectful and non-problematic in the global scene as travelers and tourists, and they spend a lot of money too. So Korean passports always have a lot of power, and that's why we have so many pacts with so many different countries where we can travel visa free. So I have never like actually applied for a visa, like a tourist visa before with the Korean passport. Like for the US, we have to get an ESTA, and that's very easy. Like you just have to pay a few bucks on the internet. Well, that, I guess that technically is like a tourist visa, but that's like, you know, you get like a year or 2 for the expiration. So if I got one last year and I was able to go to the US this year without any problems. I think the only place that I actually had to get like go to the embassy and do the paperwork and whatever, all that for a visa was China. I think mainland China. Yeah. Oh, this is the egg yolk. Okay. I'll show you the stuff in a bit. Where did I get my phone case? It's just a random case from Coupang. So I don't carry a wallet. I carry all my stuff. Oops, my ID's showing. and my credit card is showing, so yeah. Yeah, so I can carry up to like 3 cards inside, and they're my essential cards. I have my security card, I have my what is it? I have my credit card, and I have my ID. So I put 3 cards in here, and like we're in a cashless society, so this is all I carry around. I don't have cash, I don't have a wallet, I don't have anything. I wouldn't even need an ID card too, because Korea has their digital electronic ID cards nowadays, so nobody actually carries an ID. But sometimes in like government offices or whatever, they want your IDs like in the form of actual cards. So yeah, finally the food is here and it's 2 a.m. Okay, they have soup. Okay, we have all the food over here. That looks so good. We have the soju. The guy actually checked my ID and I had to sign something. Yeah, that's Chilo. So, almost broke that. So what's special about this is there's the green bottle called 처음처럼. That's like one of the most famous sojus in Korea. But it comes originally from this this brand called Chilo. This was the old bottle in like, I guess like the 50s or 60s or something. But they've repackaged it and redesigned it. It's similar to what it used to look like in the old days. And they revived it and it came back. And because everything's like a retro trend nowadays, a lot of people just choose to drink this. And of course it's 0 sugar. Everything has to be 0 sugar in Korea. You can't sell anything nowadays if it's not 0 sugar or 0 calorie. Yeah, and then I got like my mini seaweed over here. So the prepping process is going to take a while. I love seaweed. And we have our sauces. Yay, we have 4 sauces over here. Yeah. And we have the kanjang, the soybean sauce. Yeah, soy sauce, soybean sauce. And we have our main dish. Yes. Ta-da! That looks so good. Wow, this can be the thumbnail. Yeah, I'll make this the thumbnail actually. Actually, let me put the soju in this hand and the food in this hand. Woo! That is a nice thumbnail. Something like that. I don't know if that was like nicely framed, but yeah. Oh, I'm so dumb. I can just look at the camera. Okay, that looks so good, right? Super curious how you eat raw beef. You've never had it? There's nothing to it. You just eat it. And then we have like the aerbap I ordered. This is some rice with some seaweed toppings and sesame on it, and then you have what's 날치? Some like fish eggs, like the little fish eggs. You mix it up with this glove over here, but okay, where is my chopstick? And you have the egg yolk over here, so you can pour the egg yolk on top of the raw beef and just stir it up. Some people like to dip, but because I'm lazy, I'm just gonna pour it on top now. Yeah. You can just like sprinkle it on top of the raw beef like that. So even the egg yolk is like kind of raw, so yeah. It now has this kind of visual over here. And there's nothing special to it. You just dip in and eat. So looks so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, ASMR. Oh, that is so good. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. Holy. Oh. That is so good. Thank you so much for all the PayPals. That was my 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 mouth is literally watering as I speak. Mmm. Fam, that is so good. I will eat the salmon now. But wow, that is so good. What does raw beef taste like? It tastes like the ungrilled part of the steak. the rare part of the steak. But we do add what is 참기름? We do add soy sauce. What is 참기름? What is 간장 and 참기름? 참기름. It's sesame oil. Okay, sesame oil. We do add sesame oil and sesame on top of it, and then we mix it with egg yolk, as you can see. So it has like a sweet and savory feel to it as well. Mmm. So good. And then I guess you can actually dip it on these different sauces as well. That one is chojang. This one is tartar. I think this one is what is it? It's like one of the black bean and nutty mixtures. And then you have like the 날치알. What is 날치알 in English too? What is 날치? The flying fish. 날치알. 영어로. Flying fish roe. Flying fish eggs. Yeah. Oh yes. And then I got my soup over here. So what you do with these plastic soups is like, of course you can tear it on top, but if you just like make friction over here, it opens easily. That's like a hack. Yeah. Ooh, mix it all up. And we got a little bit of like seaweed on there. Oh, my throat. Oh, that's so good. Oh, yes. Hallelujah, baby. Let me eat the salmon. Bon appetit, everybody. Oh, look how greasy and fatty that is. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm gonna go for it with chojang first, with the red sauce. Oh, yes, yes. Look at that. Mmm. Mmm. Yes. And then you always have to do this like vortex thingy. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, the tornado thing. You don't have to do it. It's just a stupid ritual. But I don't have a cup, so I'm just gonna actually drink out of this bottle. But John, everybody, whoever's drinking right now at 9 a.m. or 11 a.m., wherever you guys are. But let me get a bit of yuke and then get a sip. Wow, I haven't had like honsu. This is not honsu. Like I'm actually drinking with you. It's social drinking. But let's get a piece of raw meat. Mmm. Maybe I do need a cup. Okay, wait a second. Wait a sec. Got me a little happy cup. Oh, the soju is bitter. Yeah, this is why I don't like soju or alcohol at all. There you go. Okay, where can I pour the soy sauce? I need to pour the soy sauce somewhere. to dip the sashimi, the 회. There you go. Just pour it on this lid. I don't know if it can hold or not, but there we go. Put the wasabi there. We have some nice wasabi ready. And yeah, while I'm eating, I will answer your questions, but yeah, someone in the chat. 맛있겠다, 너무. Oh, now I'm hungry. Yeah, chase it with your Pepsi, yes. And I also have to eat this as well too, but in the meantime, salmon with the wasabi and the soy sauce. This is the best. And then we have some veggies with it. We can eat some veggies like that. I'll show you the best visual. I'm not good with chopsticks, by the way. Don't judge me. Not all Asians are good with chopsticks, but there we go. Woohoo! Mmm. Mmm. This is so good. Enjoy your food. Thank you. Did you watch Espa teaser? No, I haven't yet. I'll need to watch it. Wow. I'm so happy. V and Hobie attended IU's concert? Really? GD did too. I saw that. Like one... I think a big part of the Seoul population was at IU's concert. Let me go to some other questions while I'm eating. Oh, I got another PayPal. Lydia PWC, thank you. Get better, David. Thank you so much. And I'm enjoying the food. Thank you, everybody. Okay, next question. Will you be stocking full-size scarves on Piroso? Great for Christmas gifts. Scarves. Well, we do have a selection of scarves already. So maybe you can go check them out. Yeah. Go check out piroso.net, guys. Like, as you can see on the bottom left over here, we do have scarves and we do have letters and all that kind of stuff for festivities. Christmas, Thanksgiving, everything's coming soon, right? So considering global shipping, it might be a nice opportunity for you to visit right now. Like these traditional cards, they could be special gifts for, you know, family gatherings and stuff. They're the same as poker cards, so. Let me dip it in the tartar. I think it's maybe sour cream. Tartar. Where are you from? I'm from Busan. Now I'm from Seoul. Soju. 짠. 짠. Oh, 쓰다 써. Oh. This was a nice choice. Ah, that soju and the 회. Wow, this is prime. Wow. Wow, and the soup too. Oh. I think I shouldn't be drinking when I'm like, my body condition isn't the best, but actually it's giving me some like heat coming up right now. Oh, that feels so good. Damn. Oh, damn, that's good. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo! 네, 한국 사람이었습니다. 어떻게 오셨죠? 알고리즘이 이끌었나요? Wow. I'm not a raw beef person, but David makes it look so delicious. I'm telling you, you should try it out. It's really good. So good. What is the reason you are reluctant towards raw beef? I guess it's just not your culture, or you're just worried about like maybe it being unsanitary or like germs or bacteria on it. Maybe, I don't know. I just got an appetite right now. I was like not eating for the whole day because I felt sick. But once I started talking to you guys and got a little active, that's when I got like a little hunger. 너무 맛있는데? The soju's actually kicking in. I don't have the Asian glow, so don't expect my face to get super red, but maybe I might have a little bit of like red. Needs to be cooked to some degree. It's what I grew up on. Yeah, that's mostly for a lot of food. But so good. 너무 맛있어. 진짜 너무 맛있어. 와, 어떻게 이렇게 맛있지? Topping fam. I'm telling you, if you come to Korea, even if you're reluctant to, you should try this out because this is really good. Honestly, I think it's really good. I don't like the smell, I've tried it, but yes, I think of E. coli really. Okay, well, yeah, everybody has their preferences. But yeah, you can see the 날치알밥 over here. So we have the flying fish eggs and the seaweed and little bits of tanmuji and the rice, and I'm just mixing it all up. You always need a little good piece of rice. You know, Koreans can't live without rice. And oh, look at that. Holy. That is marvelous. Look at that. You're gonna try it? Nice. 영어 왜 이리 잘하세요? 유학? 네, 어렸을 때 좀 살다 왔습니다. 와, 너무 맛있다. Everything looks delicious. It is. Thanks to you guys. You eat rice or noodles at the end. That's usually how it is. But I can't withstand that. I can't wait for it. So even if you go to BBQ places, usually you grill the meat and then you eat all the meat up with the side dishes, the 반찬s. And then you either order like a separate main dish like 된장찌개 or kimchi찌개, or then you have like naengmyeon, cold noodles, bibimbap, all that. So that's like a main dish after a main dish. And then if you want like rice with the 된장찌개, you usually pour the 된장찌개 on the rice and then you eat it up, right? So it'd be like stages of one. First stage grilling, and then second stage other dish, right? But people like me who are impatient, I think there are a lot of people like me too. We just say like 같이 주세요, like give it together. Like I'm gonna eat the BBQ and the 된장 and rice at the same time. Like why do we have to take steps of it? It's gonna go in at the same. It's gonna go into the same stomach anyways, right? So I just order, and then a lot of people do that. I'm always done after the meat. No. The best is when you do the fried rice or the 된장 or whichever. 육회 너무 맛있다. So if you want authentic 육회, you could go to 광장시장 or Majang Market and you'll get the best 육회. But I do have to say though, there are precautions. So even for Koreans, raw food like raw beef, raw fish, or raw, seafood, like we have oysters and stuff, right, too. Even for Koreans, we have a tendency to kind of avoid them on certain days and certain seasons. So for rainy days, this is like a historical thing though. So in modern days, it scientifically doesn't apply, but it still gets into like your thoughts, right? So in the old days when it was rainy and we didn't have like a good, distribution chain and like modern technology to like freeze stuff and like temperature control and all that, raw stuff went bad really quick. So on humid, hot days with the rain and stuff, raw stuff wasn't really recommended. But nowadays, what people say is that we have like modern fridges and the trucks are all like refrigerated too and all that, so it doesn't really matter. It's all frozen. You believe what you want to believe, but my mom always taught me never get raw stuff on rainy days, and also preferably not during the summer when the temperature is hot, because like when the temperature is hot, there's a higher probability of like, parasites or insects getting inside of like the food and stuff. So it's not really a good ideal thing to get like raw stuff during the summer. But then there is also a summer vibe. You go to like the beach and then they have like raw fish right in front of all the stalls, so you can't resist that too, right? And then there are seasons for fish too. So yeah. I'll catch up on the super chat. I'm scared to donate. I'm scared my card being frozen. Why would your card be frozen? You can always send a PayPal. It's in the pinned comment. Let me get my soju bottle drink. I think I became a little red here, maybe. Also, the soju today is like hitting hard. Okay, let's see. Hilda. Hey, thank you for the super chat. I love your profile, by the way. That's so cute. Thank you for the 5 pizza. David, would you on a date with any of your subscribers? Haha, waiting for KPC shirts. We love your channel and your content. Fighting, courage. Thank you from Mexico. Hello, with a cupcake and sunshine and honey. Okay. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're my style, if any of my subscribers are my style, like what is the boundary? What's stopping me from? Actually, nowadays, funny thing. So I've been active on Instagram for relatively more nowadays, and the thing is, I have to confess that when I look at my stories and who's like read my stories, I never go like more than 2 or 3 scrolls, because like all my actual like real life friends are the ones that I follow as well, are the ones that appear on the top. And then because I follow a lot of people and a lot of people follow me back, usually when I do like 2 or 3 scrolls, it's like at least 100 people. But like all my subscribers would be on the bottom part, right? But there's too many. Like usually when I post a story, I get like 2,000 eyeballs on it, and I wouldn't go like necessarily clicking on every single profile and see like who this person is or someone like that. If you click on the story very early, and if I swipe it up and you're there, then like if your profile stands out, I might go and like see what kind of person you are. But I rarely do that. But then nowadays, I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but I've been seeing some people that are pretty attractive. I've never made a move or anything. I'm like, oh wow, this person's pretty attractive. Wow. There were some moments like that, so definitely if that person were to like slide into my DMs or, you know, propose a date or whatever, I'd be like, yeah, let me think about it. Nothing against it, nothing holding me back, right? Make a move? Nah, I'm not gonna make a move. It's not that I'm like on a high horse or anything where I'm like the influencer, whatever. It's just that in general I never make a move towards like people I'm interested in either on Instagram. Like I've never slid into anybody's DM before other than work purposes for other than oh, 너무 좋다. But why do you ask this? 아프신데 술 드셔도 돼요? 안 될 것 같은데 그래도 너무 좋은데요? 또 그런 말도 있잖아요. 소주에 고춧가루 타서 먹으면. So there's this not urban, traditional legend. It's a homemade remedy for Korean people. If you're sick, if you have a fever or a sore throat, a lot of people say put red chili pepper sprinkles into soju and then drink it up, and then that will kind of cure your cold or whatever. It's BS, but some people actually believe that. Does anyone look like Karina in the chat? If anybody looked like Karina, I would have slid. Yeah. Just enjoy your soju, nobody's watching. Just very curious. You can be curious. Yeah, and you know that I'm not like I'm willing to date foreigners or whatever. Like ethnicity or like whatever, doesn't matter. As long as we can have a conversation. Honestly, if the visuals are like Karina, then I will learn her language. If you look like Karina and you're like, you speak Spanish or whatever. I don't speak Spanish at all. I would learn Spanish. Date first, learn Spanish. Until then, it's Papago. Karina is not the standard, guys. Karina is one of a kind. She's God. She's up there. There's not going to be a Karina. Karina is the language. David for next season, ramen and chill. Yeah, I would like to. Actually, my friend is making like a Japanese Korean version of ramen and chill. And he actually asked me, do I want to be on the show? I was like, yeah, why not? I guess I didn't make it though. Didn't call me for an audition. But I was like, yeah, whatever. Slide into that rich Korean tattoo girl's DM. Nah. She probably has a rich San Francisco Google tech guy simping over her. Probably like truckloads. It's sad, but the reality is girls don't look below their tier. Like, they don't date below, under. At least in Korea, or for Korean girls. Of course there will be exceptions, but everyone I know, at least everyone I know, Anna included, no shade, Korean girls do not date under. Under as in subjective looks, okay, like subjective appearance of their own standard first, but then like objective things like salary, profession, what kind of district or what kind of house you live in, what kind of car you drive, blah blah blah, all those kind of things. Korean girls do not date under. It's very, very rare. It's either equivalent. Okay, if you're like equal, like you're in the same bracket, you're like both company workers, you make like, I guess like, I don't know, 50K. Is it 50K? 5천만 원? Yeah, 50K to 70K a year or somewhat, and then you love each other, then okay, we can go together and we can work out, you know, we can save together, we can have a happy marriage, whatever, blah blah blah. It goes that route. But if a girl's earning like 100K and a guy's earning like 50K or something, the girl would be like, why would I want to marry this guy? If the girl's working at Samsung and the guy's working at like, I don't know, a 15-member company and he's not getting paid that well, then the girl's like, I can do better. Like, why waste my prime or my abilities to? But it's the opposite for guys. Like, guys don't care that much. If the girl's just pretty, compatible, then they go for it. Like, I can provide. You know, I can take care of that. It would be better if she's an earning person, but it doesn't really matter. But for girls, it's a little bit different. Girls, it's like, you know, if he's not in my tier, if he's not in my pyramid, like, pass. So it's a little bit harder for guys to go for, like, those girls, you know. Men, no. It does not apply for men. Guys will be satisfied with the girl if she just dearly loves him or if she's just pretty. But I have not seen a girl try to sacrifice her status and salary for a guy that's like just handsome and compatible. They'd be like, no, he's a nice guy, but is he marriage material? I don't know about that. Like, he doesn't have like a bright future. He's not earning much more than me. I have other guys who like me that are more well off. Like, should I actually go on with this guy? So it's a sad thing, but you know, if you're not like an alpha male, like the like muscular and like fit, you got like a Mercedes and you earn like over 100K and you're good at investing and all that, you can't chase, you know, top tier people, like tiers as in like superficial, you know, money or looks or all that kind of stuff. So a lot of men just like, if you see her Instagram or whatever, her life, and you can see hints of her lifestyle and her capacity, like her ability, a lot of people just don't try at all because like it's an uphill battle. The chances are low. My time and energy is limited. I should probably pursue a person who's more comfortable and I could have like more confidence on. And some people might say that is low self-esteem and low confidence, but that's just the playing field and the reality for a lot of people. And I think that's just how the world works. Is Karina's face original, like that pretty, not under knife touch? I think she got a little bit of tweaks here and there. If you see her past photos, like her high school photos, she definitely got like at least like upteam or like a little bit of a nose job. I don't know, maybe jawlines or something, but no, I actually think her facial structure is pretty much the same. But her eyes definitely changed a little bit. But if you can tweak your eyes a little bit and like with the help of makeup, you can be Karina. Plastic surgery all the way. Get whatever you can, whatever. I will fund that personally. You know, I don't give an F about whether someone's gone through a knife or not. If you can look like Karina, she doesn't look like a Gangnam girl, you know. It's not like, it's obvious but not so obvious. Some people, you see them, like, they have horrible plastic surgery because they've overdone it over and over again. They've done too much fillers. Their nose is like this tall. They have like, their forehead is like intruding, like extruding like that, and their jaw's like about to like get is disappearing. Their eyes are like this. Then no, plastic surgery in that case, that's an unhealthy addiction of plastic surgery, and it's actually hurting your intrinsic appearance and values, right? Internal values. But for Karina and a lot of SM artists, like if you see their past photos, there is a change, but it's a little tweak here and there. And the outcome is amazing, and it's very subtle and natural, and there is a debate among people whether she did it or not. And the fact that there's a debate itself means that at least some percentage of people believe it's natural. So I don't really think it's important whether it's natural or plastic or whatever, but looks fantastic to me. 친한 동기가 고등학교 동창인데 카리나랑 그때도 예뻤다고 했어요. 물론 지금 더 예뻐지긴 했지만. A Korean comment is saying her friend, probably her or him, I don't know. Her friend was in the same high school as Karina, and she was pretty back then too. So yeah. SM truly has the best looks, I agree. Karina, Winter, even Ningning. I think Ningning lost a little bit of like cheek fat nowadays, and her makeup maybe kind of changed, but Ningning's like living her prime right now. Also, all the SNSD members. Taeyeon, look at Taeyeon. She changed a lot. She changed a lot objectively, but still, if you look at her face right now, it's gorgeous. Like honestly though, like I'm not targeting towards your comment, but honestly though, if I see all the haters in the comments about like plastic surgery against K-pop idols, it kind of looks lame. It kind of looks lame. What does it matter? Like she's living a good life. She or she has like tens of millions of followers. She's racking in money. Everyone conventionally thinks you're attractive. You're the only person trying to prove a point. She's plastic though. So what? Whenever I see those comments in the, like, I'm like, so what are you trying to prove? Are you trying to discredit her reputation right now? She doesn't deserve it, or are you like, what are you trying to achieve there? Again, I'm not targeting you. I finished that. 잘 먹겠습니다, David. Yes, hello. Welcome back, Elizar. To me, Hwasa is that it girl. Is that girl. Yeah, we all have different beauty standards, and a lot of people in Korea would disagree to that. But I know that she's very popular in the West. And it's the same thing about, okay, like I don't want to get into dangerous territories, but just to make like a very shallow and superficial, not superficial, but surface layer statement. A lot of people say, why do Koreans bleach their skin to become white and stuff, all that? It's colorism and internalized racism or whatever. First of all, there's the whole historical context and blah 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 blah, and you know, like I'm not even gonna go into that. But on the flip side, why do Westerners want to get tanned and think darker or tan skin is a beautiful aspect and is an aesthetic? And why can't one side think becoming whiter is an aesthetic. It's the same thing. You are moving towards the different side of the spectrum, and one side thinks getting tanner is more beautiful and that's more looks healthier and it looks good. One side thinks the opposite way. Because this doesn't fit your standard, while you are going to pursue this standard, why are you criticizing another group that has no racial history or no foreigner history, and like there's historical context why we like his white stuff. And if we pursue that, why is that making Korean people suddenly colorist and all that? It just doesn't make sense at all. So I get frustrated whenever I see that. And people would argue, like, in the modern day, like, media and influence, like, leads toward that, and you are unconsciously affected and blah, blah, blah. But can't you say the same thing about darker and tan skin? That was my last piece of tuna, and it was so good. And I'm gonna stop drinking soju here because I think my head's starting to ache. And I'm a little bit sick, so I'm gonna take it easy, but that was a good meal. I had like 3 shots of soju, that's it. That's it for the day. Yeah, for us, you know, like Koreans are obsessed with sun cream. Like, there's layers and layers of, you know, whatever creams and UV protection and all that. And people don't expose themselves into the sun. They follow the shadows. They travel underground. They try to avoid the sun with like all these parasols and like these umbrellas and all those kind of stuff. They do whatever they can to not get exposed by the sun. And part of that reason, the majority of the reason, is not to get darker skin. They want to maintain their white skin. But also it's because of the freckles and UV and radiation and all that scientifically ages your skin as well. So you look old if you get exposed to more sunlight more and more. But in the contrary, in Western culture, if you go to Europe or wherever, people are sitting in the parks at like outdoor cafes, they're reading books, whatever. They don't really care that much. Of course they apply, some people apply sun cream, some people don't, but like they're just more like accepted, like they're just more open to getting exposed to any kind of sunlight. They go to the beaches and all that. Korean people wear freaking rash guards, and that's of course because of the body shaming culture too, but also one part of it is like they don't want to get tanned. But it is a fact that if you get more sunlight, your skin ages faster. And a lot of people ask, why do Asians or specifically Koreans do not age? And I feel like there's a scientific reason to it. Like a lot of people just don't get exposed to sunlight at all. They get like, okay, I'm gonna get my 20 minutes of vitamin D today, and they go like sit out in the bench for like 15 minutes, and then they're, oh, I'm done. Okay, let's go. And that's it. Oh, my head is like shaking because of the soju. I only had 3 shots. I think my condition is like, yeah, taking it. I don't think anyone in the West has been devalued as a human being for being lighter. That's the difference. Well, I've heard being lighter, being darker, right? You're talking about darker, right? I don't think anyone in the West has been devalued as a human for being darker. That's what you're trying to say, right? Because if you're talking about lighter, that's from some people I've heard, if you have very, very pale skin, they don't look as that in like a very aesthetically pleasing way. Like I've heard some people intentionally get tans because they're too pale. Yeah. Ooh, my head. Ooh, my my head. Drunk David is something. Yes, is it? How long have I been streaming so far? Has it been 2 hours? Oh, it's already been 2 hours. Okay. I'll quickly go through the questions you guys sent me because I don't want to like neglect all of them. But okay, next question. Will we have more guests like Aiden Kim startups, community projects, charities? I want to, but after the last episode that only got like 6,000 views so far, I'm pretty demoralized and demotivated right now. I'll tell you the truth. Like, I'm drunk and views matter at the end. Like, YouTube is not a charity as well. Of course, it would be great if, you know, someone supports like the message and trying to like get more impactful people and like people who try to better our society, or like startups and community projects, all that kind of stuff. But on my end, if it doesn't create views, or if it doesn't attract a new audience and doesn't increase subscribers, I need to compromise somewhere. So the thing I thought with Aiden was, okay, he's doing a good thing and I want to promote it. I want to help the project, and I believe in his project, so I wanted to help him out, contribute whatever I can, but also try to get the views by tying it to the macro side, the more general side of elderly problems in Korea. And I thought that would be a topic of interest because in general a lot of people are just interested in like societal problems like birth rate and marriage and all that. So I thought the elderly side would be a point of interest too. Maybe the content itself was a little bit dragging, so like people couldn't go through like the first half or whatever. I don't know. I have to analyze the problem yet, but in general, right now, like I've seen that like the general interest in that topic, or like a more serious topic that I've done in a while, has dropped. So I'm like, okay, I need to see the balance here. So maybe if I have 5 content I plan for a month, maybe do 4 that is more geared towards views, like dating or just like fun culture, drinking culture whatsoever, clubbing, where there's demand. And then maybe put in, you know, curveballs, like more serious, more, you know, meaningful content here and there. So that's my approach right now, like balance it out, but I don't think I will be able to do it like back to back. I thought it was very interesting. Thank you. Yeah, of course, our regulars are always very interested in the content. Oh, why am I getting so dizzy? Well, the food was perfectly fine. It was good. The alcohol, I think. Yeah. I enjoyed that episode. Thank you, Tamara. Next. Did you watch Jungkook's I Am Still documentary? No, I haven't. I barely have the time to go to the movie theater. I have so many movies I want to watch, but I haven't because I don't have time, and also I don't have a person to watch with. Like, I could go solo, but if I'm going solo, there are many reasons I don't want to go solo. Compared to the past, I used to go to the movies a lot solo, but nowadays I feel like, you know, like I've grown a little bit old. I have a lot of work to do, so I need to prioritize whether I'm going to go to the movies or work. And if I'm just gonna go alone, if it's not like a socializing experience or anything, then, you know, I could just watch it when it comes out on Netflix. It's expensive anyway, so that's another reason. The movie prices have skyrocketed. I actually checked yesterday because I wanted to go to the movie theater. The list of movies I wanted to watch was I wanted to watch Alien Romulus, and I wanted to watch Veteran 2. Everybody watched around me. And then there's the Jungkook documentary. I watched Burn the Stage last time with Danny. So I was like, yeah, let me go watch that too. But then I checked out the movie prices, and even if it was a late night movie, I think there's a discount for it. And they even like charge differently for the seats. So the prime seat was like $15 for a single ticket. $15. And when I recall, when I was like soloing a lot of movies, like at least a year or two ago, it was only like 12 bucks or something. It was like 12,000원. Sometimes if you get a discount for like late night, it was like 10,000원 sometimes. 10,000원, 12,000원. So it would be like $9 to $10. And then if you get the popcorn, like I eat a lot of popcorn. This is on me. This is my fault, but I eat a lot of popcorn, so I need a large. I need a large popcorn, at least a large Coke. So if I buy that, that used to be 8,000원. Like it's called a love combo. You get a large popcorn with 2 large Cokes, and it would be $8 for that, $7 to $8 for that. And I would just like give the remaining large Coke, or just ask the employee like I don't need it anyways, and just get the large, because like the set combo deal is even cheaper than buying like an individual large popcorn and Coke. It would be like the same price anyway. So I would get that combo. I would just grab it all by myself and go and like finish the whole large popcorn. I'm a popcorn lover. But that was $8. Right now I checked, it's $10. So there was like at least a 10 to 20% increase over 2 years right now. So for me to watch a movie by myself, it's $15 for the seat, it's $10 for the popcorn, it's already $25. I have to go, because it's late night, I'll probably have to drive. I don't have time during the daytime, so I'll have to drive. There's gas fees and there's a parking fee. Usually the movie covers the parking fee, but nowadays even the movie theaters, they're bad. The economy is so bad for them, they don't cover fully for the parking fee, so they only give you 2 hours. Usually movies end within 2 hours, but if you consider the time you're ticketing, getting the popcorn, going to the bathroom, finding your place at the parking, it always goes over 2 hours, which is my experience. Some of the longer movies go over 2 hours. And if you get an additional 10 minutes or 20 minutes on the parking meter, then you have to pay $2 or $3 more for that. So it adds up to a total of $30 for that. And you might think like, oh, why is he so frugal? It's just a $30, get over with it. But I am not in the financial situation to be wasting $30 over a movie right now. Like you saw what I went through when I'm ordering that meal. It was $20 and I was like, maybe I should not order this. And I'm doing this for content, so I think there is value in it, and I'm like socializing with you guys, interacting with you guys, and you guys are actually participating in the poll, and you guys actually gave me money for that purpose, so I don't want to ignore that. So that can justify those costs. But normally what I would eat would be $7, $6 max. I would go to like Baekjongwon's, 역전 udon over there, and I can get a good curry and 돈가스 meal with rice for a good $7 to $8. I can go to Frank Burger over here and I can get a hamburger, fries, and Coke for $7. This is normally not what I would eat, but I'm investing for the content, I would say. But like nowadays in this economy, movie tickets, if you solo a movie, it's $30. That is absurd. That is absurd in my mind. Like I cannot watch a movie for $30 when you can, you can stream it on Netflix. I use the $5 Netflix policy where you get ads and stuff, and it's perfectly fine. I don't even watch Netflix that much, but like because my mom watches it a lot and she's retired now and she has, she watches a lot of dramas, I just pay it for her. But yeah, like nowadays I feel like, what's the point? If you're not on a date, there's no reason to go to the movies. Like, yeah, like there's absolutely no reason. So if it were on a date, the popcorn I wouldn't think it as a waste of that much, because like at least my partner gets another Coke too, and we can share and all that. It's like good, but yeah. So anyways, you get my point, right? So why am I speaking so fast and ranting on this? Maybe it's because I'm drunk and I'm just very sensitive about like money nowadays, but that is it. And yeah, so where was I getting towards? But anyways, the economy is absurd. That's where I was getting to. Yeah. Oh, Jungkook's movie. Yeah. $30? Hell no. Exactly. $30 can be several meals. Exactly. You guys understand. Okay, like Korean dollar, US dollar to Korean won, it might be 27 to 28, but still, like, let's just, round it up to 30, right? This is how you become rich, not buying a $25 drink like my you're already rich and set. You can do whatever you want, but I'm still trying to grow here. I don't have like a stable job. I don't have a safety net. I'm trying to save up as much as I can in my youth. And you know, like it this is real talk, okay? This is real talk, and I want to tread very carefully on this, but when I talk to my same age girlfriends, there's a difference in mentality. A lot of them are independent, don't get me wrong, okay? But there's always this kind of secure mindset that even if I fail, even, like, I can do whatever I want right now. I can pursue like YouTube, I can do a business, I can be in an office job that doesn't pay that much, blah 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 blah. Even if I fail, because of the culture here that they all marry up, and the man is a still patriarchal society where the man is expected to provide. Even if I fail, I can just meet a nice guy and he'll probably cover up for my losses or my you know, like we can have a stable life. But for a dude like me and in the same age, I'm like nobody's there to watch out for me. And then it's a similar struggle for a lot of same age guys in my generation right now. And even if they have stable jobs, because of the housing prices, multiple layers just stack up, and they're like, maybe I should just give up on marriage. Maybe I can't afford marriage. I definitely can't afford a baby, like all that kind of stuff. So this whole dialogue, this whole discourse is going around society, and it's like stressing out people. And I think it's because of inflation and the economy and the housing prices, and it's definitely, you know, capitalism definitely has its toll. Like, while there's pros and cons, way more pros than a communist society, and it's like the best working system we've had so far in like modern history, historically, in terms of human rights and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's aging and it's developing in such a rapid speed that like the people cannot follow its what do you call it, its speed. Yeah, so you get what I'm saying, right? I'm a little bit drunk, sorry, but yeah, that's just stressing a lot of people out, and that's what's driving a lot of people to just abandon their daily joys, or, you know, like little things like movies, which I could perfectly afford. Like 3 or 5 years ago, a movie ticket was $8. Like, I could go for that, you know. So yeah, it's just sad times in general, and everybody's just saving up. As I said, there's so many articles about office workers not having proper meals outside because the eating out, the prices have driven up in the office districts because of the land price, the rent price, the business owners that are cooking food, they also have to drive up their prices, the ingredients, they're all going up, blah blah blah. So a single meal in the office district would be like $12, and that's a lot for the average worker. Imagine you have to eat out every single day. So that would build up, that would stack up. So a lot of people, including myself, are going to the convenience stores, buying like kimbap and ramen and like a 1+1 for a Coke, and that would be in total $5, like within $5. And of course the nutrients and the food quality would be a little bit down, but still it just fills you up and it gives you enough calories and you can save enough money. But in general, it's just a little bit sad. It's just a sad sight. Yeah. And my old office when I was in Seoul Station, that's like it's called the Grand Central Office, and it's like a gigantic office building that was recently built in 2023 or something. It has very nice facilities. You can check it out in my vlogs. And the companies that work there are like conglomerate levels, like CJ&M. There's also ship constructing companies, blah blah blah, insurance companies, Hyundai Capital. And the salary the workers get there are pretty high. But if you go to the convenience store, which is on B1, basement 1 floor, there is a line of people during lunchtime that are waiting for seats in the convenience store. Only has like 6 stools and like 2 tables for like 4 people, but there is a line of people I've never seen anything like that in my life. There's a line of people waiting for a convenience store to eat their ramen and kimbap. Some people just microwave it and take it up to their offices and eat it alone. But wow, when I saw that, that was like really, it hit me hard, like how hard the economy is right now. So yeah, it's just very painstaking to watch all of that, and like living the whole reality here too. So I would assume that it's even worse in other countries as well. I've heard in America, like eating out is not even an option anywhere nowadays. So when I see a lot of like these productive business, you know, second job, freelance, financial freedom gurus, they always say, do not eat out. Always go to the grocery store, buy in bulk, you know, always save up, blah, blah, blah. And once you pass that threshold of financial freedom, then you outsource the eating, like with delivery food or DoorDash or whatever. But until then, save, 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 save. And do not like entertain yourself, blah, 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 and invest in the S&P, get like passive income, all that. But I think it's universal, and as South Korea is like a developed country now, and it's one of the biggest economies, and it's developed very fast, the downsides, the side effects are hitting us really hard, and I'm just feeling it at the forefront. Let me go back to some comments. So there's a Jungkook cup. Yeah, I want to get that Jungkook cup too, and like put it there next to my Bucky's cup. So let me see if I can actually. I don't think I'll go, but if there is a chance, yeah. So if I were to circling back, if I were to go to a movie theater, it would only be if I can justify that experience for the sake of a relationship or something greater than the viewing of the movie itself. Yeah. When you're the sole person supporting yourself, you really manage what you spend on. I don't even get food delivery because that's more expensive than cooking. Exactly. Yes. 30, that's a lot, but if you have a girlfriend, yes, you have to. Exactly. So if you go on a date nowadays, I've discussed this with Anna a lot, but it's at least like $60 or something. Yeah. It was sold out. Oh, maybe I should hoard some of them here and then sell it overseas. You paid $130 for all-inclusive baseball tickets? That's crazy. Oh, speaking of baseball, Ohtani, 50-50 club, that is crazy. What kind of era are we living in? Yeah, and the person who caught the ball, he was offered $300K for that 50-50 ball. That's insane. Like the Dodgers offered them $300K for the ball, but then he declined because he knew he could get way more out of that. Yeah. If it was me, I would have just sold it right off the bat. You know, if the Dodgers came and verified and then said, we'll give you $300K for that, I'll be like, have it. But apparently the price is like up to $1 million or something right now because Japanese like rich people want to get their hands on it, and it's like surging in price. Like the 50-50 club has never happened in American baseball history ever. So Ohtani is a monster. I've gone to the movies 3 times in the past 5 years, and now feels like a chore to go when I'm invited. Okay. Smart marketing, call it the love combo. When your girlfriend asks you, you gotta get it. Tickets for JK's documentary cost $25 in our theaters. Yeah, I'm assuming it's America where the prices would be higher, right? You gotta find a rich Nuna. Yes, I'm actively looking for a rich Nuna, so if you are one, please DM. I'm not sure about marriage, but I'm open to anything else. I feel like it's the same worldwide. Yes, it is. Yeah. Maybe an established Nuna can help. You just need a girl that believes in you and sees your potential. Well, a lot of people do see that, but there's a difference in like seeing that potential and believing you for a while, but also they would start questioning themselves until when, and also 굳이, like why do I have to take the risk when I have so many other options, right? Inflation is hard. I need to work the street corner shifts nowadays. Yeah, everybody's getting extra jobs. Like, I used to do YouTube full time and I was comfortable with that. Of course, my channel has shrinked a little bit in subscriber counts, but like if you do like the math, like Danny and I had to split 50-50, and you know, I'm doing solo right now. I'm doing like a lot of gigs, so I think it would be like pretty much similar, but everything has gone up and I have to pay the rent and all that. So like, you know, I'm doing like an extra freelance job, you guys all know, so can't survive with that. That actually is the stable income that brings the bread to the table. YouTube at this point is like a hobby or an extra freelance job to me. I don't treat it like that. YouTube is my main, but in reality, like bill wise, the dynamics have shifted. So that's sad. Chandori, yes, I'm Chandori. Yes. You can call me Chandori all you want, but that's how my grandpa gained wealth, and a lot of rich people gained wealth. And they were all broke at one point, but you gotta be frugal for you to like become rich. And nowadays, it's not even possible to become rich. I think there should be opportunity and luck and effort and being frugal. All of those factors have to combine in order for you to elevate to a rich kind of status. Yeah. Why is Jake spamming? I don't know. Maybe he's a rich guy. Yeah, we only eat out once, maybe twice a week. Pricing makes it tough to do it often too in the US. And also tips. Utani the GOAT. He's at 52 now. I know, right? Nah. Judge is the GOAT. Yeah, I would argue that Judge is still Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees. He's still better in terms of a lot of stats, and because they're in like the one is in the National League, one is in the what do you call it, the American League, or what the other league, and then there's the World Series, right? When they clash, the team that wins becomes the GOAT, Otani or Judge, either one of them. Probably the Dodgers and the Yankees are gonna go onto the top, and hopefully they get to compete, and then that would end the whole GOAT quarrel. But both of them are just like monsters. But Otani has set like a very interesting new horizon of accomplishments, because it's very hard for a hard hitter like a home run batter to have like more than 50 steals, because usually home runners have to have like a lot of power and body mass, and that usually equates to being relatively slower. But the fact that he hits more than 50 home runs and gets more than 50 steals, and also is a pitcher, he's doing his side job right now as designated hitter, and that is just crazy. That is like just hard to process. But at the same time, if you look at Aaron Judge, like his stats in all the other sectors, like his average hitting rate and like the home runs, he got like 60 plus home runs right now, right? And he also does defense. So yeah, I don't really follow baseball that much, but I do just watch the highlights because it's fun, and I'm a guy too. But yeah, but how do you even afford like MLB tickets? Like the Angels game I went to, we got like the top row seat, and that was like $70 per seat or something. Baseball and football fanatics buy pre-sale season passes more than 2K. Wow, that's crazy. Great. David is drunky as he is hoeing himself out. Yes, I am a hoe. Please. Remember that. Leave Jake. Yeah, like I know it might be annoying, but just ignore him. It's good for the algorithm, so he's helping the interaction rate. So, yeah. David is definitely drunk, offering himself for a situationship. Yes, all the rich nunas out there, I can do an open relationship with you. So don't be jealous of other nunas. So if 3 nunas want me, I will share myself in like, they can be shareholders of David. And if they can give me an allowance money of 10K per month, this is called a spawn in Korea. Like a lot of young girls fall for this. Like it's called sponsorships, spawn. And a lot of like CEOs or rich men approach like these young girls and offer like, I don't know, like Chanel bags, like hokanses, vacations, and extra allowance money, and they go on dates and like go to bed with them and together and stuff like that. But a lot of people do it secretly. Yamche. Yamche is like a very, I don't know if it's even like standard Korean. 표준어. I don't even know if it's 표준어. It's Yamche. Yamche. How do you describe Yamche? It means like cunning, like foxy or opportunist kind of behavior for a person. It has that kind of meaning. It's like you look at the situation and you assess which thing is going to be an advantage of you, and you change your decision or your direction according to that, and you're very sly about it. And he's saying 당신 계속 거짓말해요. It's very entertaining, so I'm gonna actually give attention. 당신 계속 거짓말해요. 평균보다 훨씬 더 받는데 왜 돈 하나도 없는 척해요? So to translate him, he says, you are consistently lying. You get more than the average. Why do you pretend that you don't have any money? First of all, I never pretended I have no money. I have money. Right now my money, like I'm not like inclined to actually answer his question, but I'm actually entertaining it right now because it's funny, and I think he wants attention, so let's give him attention. So first of all, I have multiple jobs right now. I have the freelance job, I have the YouTube job, I have other like little side gigs for like lectures and stuff like that. So those are my 3 pillars of income right now. And right now on YouTube, you can go on Social Blade and you can search KPC there, and you can see my estimated earnings per view, and you can see probably how much I earn from AdSense. So on YouTube, there's AdSense and there's Super Chats and there's PayPals, right? So today I received about like $50 to $70 on PayPal, and that would be like 80% of this whole stream. I do two streams per week. That's like 8 streams, so you can do the math for that. And I upload 1.5 videos per week, which gets an average of like 30K or less views. That would translate to, let's say, like $100 per video or something like that. I can actually show you right now. So you do the math for that. You can know how much I earn from YouTube just by that, doing the math. I do a freelance job, which is not a full-time job. It's only a 4-hour job, so it doesn't get full paid. It's not a 9 to 5. I work in US time every single day, but as I said, it's not a full-time job, so it's more than I think 1/3 of the standard price of what people would get, because they're paying for outsourcing into like a Korean, like other districts as well. So there's that, and I would say this job is the most stable income that holds my my bills. Like the rent here is like about $1,000, including the Piroso one over there. I split it with Piroso, but essentially I'm half of Piroso, so I'm paying 75% of the rent here. I have my electricity bills for the studio and my house, and I have my car bills, my car insurance, I have my national pension and health insurance bills, which are accordingly calculated towards your income, and I have tax. So because I don't have any expenses as a YouTuber, excluding equipment sometimes I buy, income tax is 40%, 35 to 40%. So you have to deduct 40% of all of that, and then I have living costs. I have food, I have transportation, gas, all that kind of stuff, and my own entertainment. So you do the math and see if I earn more than other people. Okay? I'm telling you guys, I'm being fully transparent. I'm barely making it even. I'm barely cutting it even here. I have no secrets. I have no secret other incomes coming in. I spilled all the beans. That's totally my whole income stream right now. And I'm telling you, it's not easy. It is not easy. And I have to sacrifice so much of my own leisure and whatever just to survive, you know. And I hope you got your answer. So, 먹이를 주지 마요. No, I want to give him because I wanted to, like, you know, like, this was a good opportunity to prove myself to a lot of people. There are like 400 people in average that watch my streams, and like 10K people who watch my streams in average after the VODs. But a lot of them might have been curious and suspicious that, nah, he's probably earning more as a YouTuber. Like, he got like 50K, and he has so many PayPals and Super Chats. Super Chats also take 35%. Note that. And you can backtrack all my streams and do the math if you're that curious, but give me a quotation after that, and yeah, I'd be surprised if it's not even minus, if it's plus. Yeah, so anyways, so it was a good opportunity. I'm thankful that Jake, I don't know if you're a regular or a troll or whatsoever, brought up the issue, because I had a catalyst to prove myself that I'm not like trying to do, like, I'm not trying to look poor or do like poverty porn or anything like that. It's just I'm being transparent and very just human to you guys. Right now, without my credit card, I could not survive. And that is a red flag. I know it's a very big red flag, but there are multiple reasons behind that. I did some branded content and the clients aren't giving me money. There's like multiple reasons behind it. And, you know, like, I am yet to receive money from the government campaigns too, because they have a procedure and stuff like that. So once that money comes in, it's going to be relieving for a bit, like for 3 to 4 months. I'll probably fine, but then I need to like stockpile like 40% of that too for tax as well. I haven't stockpiled the tax fees yet, so I need to probably take like 70% of those like fees that are coming in and save it in my tax account. But at least I'm gonna be relieved for like 3 to 4 months. But those clients trying to pay me, they need like internal procedures and all that. So that's taking a while. So until that money comes in, I'm living off paycheck to paycheck from my freelance job and my YouTube ads, which are not a lot. So I'm barely making even right now. So without my credit card, I would be effed, and I don't have any cash on me. So like, if I were to go to a place that only accepts cash, I don't know what I would do, honestly. Yeah. David's content is like my white noise background as I work from home. Watched the Dodgers game a few months ago. Agreed that the prices are rising. Yeah, it's crazy. You surely are tipsy now. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And it is indeed 3:30 a.m. in the morning. Papago Hangul is so funny. Yes, Nunas, give me a call. Clock him, get his ass. I don't even want to like get his ass or whatever. You don't even need to explain. Yeah, but I think it was a good opportunity to like wash out all the suspicion out there, like, oh, he's secretly getting something right now. Hoodie gang, you gotta explain to me, what is the hoodie gang? Because if it's like a funny thing, then I will actually launch merch for Hoodie Gang, whatever that is. Like, I have thoughts on launching this t-shirt and the Topping Fam merch, but I don't know what a hoodie Gang is, so if you enlighten me, if it makes sense, I will put it as like merch. I smell envy when you can imagine the amount of work it takes what David had. So the thing is, like, there's cost efficiency in everything, right? So if you have input, you have output, and there are certain sectors, if you like put this much effort or work or studying into it, you get like this kind of outcome. Honestly, YouTube isn't that good because like right now the sector I'm in, the Korean sector, isn't like a high revenue place after all, but like there's huge risk of being a YouTuber because like if you don't have the ability to create content in like attractive content, interesting content, and you don't have personality, you know, you're taking a huge risk. And YouTube success doesn't happen overnight. You have to be consistent. And when I mean consistent, it's not like in the terms of like weeks, it's like months. And even after months, if you just don't have it in you, unfortunately, it's not going to happen, right? So like I'm taking a huge risk because I have passion for it. I love to spreading my culture and information about Korea right now. I'm riding the wave as well. So multiple of these reasons just stick to me. And even after like the, you know, the what do you call it? I don't want to call it the split, but the temporary halt of DKDKTV, Danny chose another path. He chose like where he could get actual income from like a company. I chose still to be in the YouTube space because I loved it and I had so much fun. I had so much perks of being an influencer. That is one thing. That is a different thing. In terms of income, it might be smaller and the risk is huge. But in terms of perks, like untangible perks or like experiences, I think that's what keeps me in YouTube because first of all, it's not like a normal job. Like some people don't even see it as a job, but first of all, the line of work you do is like you speak to a camera, you speak to people, you're actually like just having fun in a sense. So that's one really good perk. But other things are you get like branded deals, you get invitations to like fancy events, or you get to meet people, you get free tickets and stuff like that. So that's also good. But like those experiences are sometimes very like special experiences, and I think I enjoyed them a lot too. So even beyond the monetary, no, the monetary isn't that good. If you're in tech or beauty or like you're a hugely successful vlogger, maybe the story is different. But in my case, like there's no financial advantage for me to be in this space. But even so, I just enjoy it, and I choose it over being like in a stable job and doing like dull work that I don't really appreciate. So yeah. Let's go on. Can you recommend a food delivery app platform that accepts international credit card? I only know of Shuttle for. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. But wait, like the Korean apps don't accept international credit card? Really? That's weird. If I would assume if it's like Visa, MasterCard, or any of that Union Pay, you know, it would work. But I honestly don't have knowledge on that, so I'm sorry. Most YouTubers need support to keep going. Exactly, that's why every single YouTuber has a Patreon out there. And once, back in the days when like there was a huge, like, what do you call it? A huge influx of K-pop reactors back in the days. A lot of them had Patreons because K-pop reactions don't generate any money, and then they gotta get some kind of revenue, right? But then there was this specific phase I remember that a lot of people were criticizing upon K-pop reaction YouTubers. It's because I'm only in that realm. I don't know. I can't speak on behalf of other sectors, but at least for K-pop reactors, people were like, "Why do you need a Patreon? Like you're just sucking up money from the people, and you don't even create any kind of value. Blah blah blah. Why are that kind of stuff?" And there was like a huge movement against Patreon back then. But the thing is, like for those people to be able to continue, unless it's a hobby, then there needs to be some kind of incentive, right? So that's the only choice. That's the only revenue stream a K-pop reactioner can have, because all the copyright takes the AdSense away. So in a creator's point of view, I thought it was totally reasonable, and I was like, why are people all riled up about this? Of course, if I think in their shoes, they might think like these people are just trying to use the viewers for money or something. But in the creator's point of view, I'm like, I enjoy this. I want to keep on delivering joyful content to my audience, and if I do that, I would like something in return, you know, other than attention and views and subscribers, you know. So I thought it was totally reasonable, and nobody's even forcing people to pay, right? That's the most important part. It's voluntary. And if a person is willing to support a creator monetarily bit by bit on Patreon, then that's their choice. But the other side that are not even paying were like, why are these people, you know, pressuring people to register on Patreon? But that's just how it is. And the fact is, like, historically, even Da Vinci, or the greatest artists of all time, like all sorts of creative sectors, arts, they couldn't survive without patrons. Like the most famous example is the Medici family in Italy. They were the ones that funded Da Vinci, if I'm not wrong. And there were so many other artists that couldn't survive with a patron. Like these noble families, art couldn't have developed without that. Maybe it's a different realm, but in terms of content and creativity, like there hasn't been there has been so many articles and theses about this. It's called, like, you know, creator economy, creative exploitation, self-exploitation, and so like YouTube is probably the first ever platform in history that has a working model for people in creativity. Like, it has its ad revenue model, right? So they get clients that want to like advertise their stuff, and when creators do their work and garner views, they could put the ads on it, and then they can share the revenue. So, and the platform got big enough to actually sustain that. So now it's a working model. So AdSense was probably one of the most modern and working revenue models for creators. Before that, it was all based on patronage and maybe like sponsorships, or like artists need to get to a certain point until they can actually sell their art. And not all artists become Picasso. Even Picasso, like during his early ages, his art wasn't redeemed like expensive or anything. Van Gogh even died, you know, without his art getting recognized and acknowledged. So many artists out there were like that, and not all artists are so lucky. So patrons are such a huge part of the whole artist and creative industry flow in terms of monetary support and stuff. And YouTube definitely suggested like a new working model, and I'm very grateful towards that. And this new age of internet definitely opened up so many gates. So yeah, that's I think it's just like natural for creators to have Patreons and stuff. But that's just my point of view at the end. And don't forget, David is preventing entertainment for it. I don't know if I'm entertaining or not, but at least some people value my content as like white noise while they're working, and some kind of relief or some kind of fun. So I appreciate that. Yeah. I try to be more of an informational person, or try to create some kind of value, bridge the Korean culture with you guys. But if there's entertainment in between, let it be. It's someone from YG or SM trying to get David. They are hating because he didn't buy enough stocks. Oh my gosh, my stocks right now. Yeah. He's just mad he doesn't have a bunch of Nunas thirsting over him or sending him money. I don't have a bunch of Nunas thirsting over me or sending me money. That's like a misleading comment over there, all due respect. Yeah, you don't have to justify anything. I know. I'm just like providing an information, clarity for the masses out there that might be in question. I know all of you guys, my regulars and all our toppings, have no like bad feelings, negativity towards me and all that. You guys support me, but some people might have those questions. I myself sometimes have questions about certain creators. Yeah, so it's a natural thing to pop up. David could get a 9 to 5 if he wanted. He's educated, but he wants to do this. Actually, a couple months ago, I was proposed a 9 to 5 at a big company, a big Korean company that has a US HQ in LA, and they were offering to pay 80K. Yeah, they were offering to pay 80K, but then I looked up, and then with California tax and all, it would end up like 50K or something like that. And they didn't provide housing. So I was like, maybe I should take, because I wanted to live in America anyways, right? I like the vibe over there, and I like the culture and all that. But then thinking of the living costs and like the housing and all that, if I earn 50K or 60K per year, I was like, I would barely survive, you know? So yeah, like I get a lot of offers via LinkedIn or my grad school people and all that. It was a very tempting offer, and also it was a Korean company, and I had a lot of passion in the sector too. It was about webtoons, and I was like, I watch a lot of webtoons. It might be fun, but then at the end, I did the calculator stuff, and then I was like, 60K is a little bit, you know, yeah. Get an OnlyFans. I wish somebody. Yeah, seriously, everyone has their own finances, right? So, to some people who are in less fortunate positions, I'm very grateful that I can sustain myself as a YouTuber. Some people don't even have this much of an audience or the privilege to actually take the risk. Yeah, so they have no choice but to go to the construction sites or whatsoever. Yeah, you know, like a lot of people go to like these job introduction places day to day at 5 a.m. in the morning, and they line up, and then these construction team leaders come and just select a few people from the crowd and then take them for a day, and then they do construction work. They get paid like $100, and that's it. And then the next day, if they don't get lucky, they have nothing to do, they have to go home. And it's like that. A lot of people work like that. And you know, like I would consider myself lucky if you consider the environment, the fun I'm having and all that. Like even if I don't earn that much, that's why I can't like just give up on this journey. Yeah. Where is he? Did he run typically? I think he was just a troll that like just landed on this stream, like, you know, and just wanted to stir up the pot. But I'm thankful because he gave me an opportunity to, like, you know, actually. David, you are the hoodie? What? Hoodie for someone uncut? I don't get it. That is just too advanced English for me. Hoodie gang means we are the followers of Hoodie. Who is you? Hoodie with a capital H. I'm gonna type that. I'm gonna search that up. Hoodie. Hoodie slang. Urban Dictionary. Let's see. It says a hoodie is any person that lives or comes from the hood. Am I a person who comes from the hood? What does a hoodie mean? It's like a hooded t-shirt, sweatshirt. Young person who wears a hooded sweatshirt regarded by some as a potential hooligan? What? A hood that has to cover the head? What? What is it meant for hoodies? I don't know. Give me your hoodie. Usually the purest form of love between two people who are in a sexual relationship. When can I get your hoodie? Oh. Okay, I think this is what you mean, maybe? Give me your hoodie if you're not gay. purest form of love between two people who are in a sexual relationship. Where can I get your what? I'm not getting it. I'm still not getting it. Oh, did I miss a super chat? I'm sorry. Let me go back to that. Let me see if I missed a super chat. I need to refresh the page to see. YouTube, please fix this. Chanmer, thank you for the 10. I can't put it up on the stream. I'm sorry. Oh, let me not miss Winnie's. Chanmer, a few bucks for poor David. This Nuna expects some sugar later. How should I provide you sugar? Glitter? Sugar glittering? Or what? What do you expect from me? Wernie Chan. Hi David, feel better soon. Love from Singapore. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wernie, thank you. It's your job? YouTube? If I remember correctly, you said that 2024 is a make it or break it year. How is it going so far? Honestly, not so bad. No, honestly, not so good. Yeah. The Soju rants get serious. Talk your talk. I'm at the grocery store and hearing the stream at the same time. Great. It's definitely a make it or break it year. Yes. Honestly speaking, like everyone says and everyone knows, like I think I'll need an extra year. Yeah. I always liked your videos. Thank you so much. So go Nuna, support David B. as Patreon. This Nuna supports the thirst. Okay, I'm glad you support the thirst. We are his toppings, yes. Not Urban Dictionary, what? I appreciate you being authentic. Why is everybody laughing their balls out? What's happening? Lord Almighty, what? Late as F? I have actual tears in my... What? What is going on that I don't know? I'm being stressed now. What? I can't believe he's this naive. What? You're talking about the hoodie thing. Sarah, we're not in touch. We are just like following ourselves on Instagram, but yeah, she probably put this out public. But she's actually married now and has a kid. She has a child born. So I think I remember like congratulating her. Yeah. Dude, read the comments. I am reading the comments. I'm crying. Don't die. It's about what you and Anna talked about the other day. What? Wait, but why? It's a hoodie. It's a hoodie. But why does this not appear on Urban Dictionary if it's like a well-known slang among all of you? Well, I got the turtleneck thing because that was just visually imaginable, but hoodie was like just too vague for me. But if it's like a slang thing, why does it not appear on Urban Dictionary? This is the best life. What? Was it that? Oh my gosh. Okay, must be the Soju. There, yes. Finally he gets a yes. Travis spilled the tea. Finally. Hey, like I don't know. So tell me something. Is this actual slang that is popular among English speakers, or is it like a improvised, made up term that someone just started in this chat and you guys got it intuitively? That's the question I have right now. Is it something that's widely used, or did you just get it? Because if it's the latter, I'm not the brightest person then. Like, I'm the person who wasn't able to read the room. Kelsey and Danny would have had a heyday with that topic. Not popular, but understood by everyone? Really? You've never heard of it, to be honest? It was improvised? Okay, so it does exist. So Toyland says, I wouldn't say widely, but it's actual factual. It's not widely used. Never heard it before, and I'm American. Okay, okay. Uncle David, I believe you're dang-lutely drunk, flying high. It exists? Okay, I don't know who to believe, but compiling all of your reactions. So it does exist somewhere in the world, and some people would use it that way, but it's not that widely used. So most of the people in the chat got it just contextually. Okay. I get it now. So more rap based. Okay. So you read the room. So I would have, okay. To defend myself, I would have got it. I would have gotten it if I were in a more, controlled and more unstimulated state. Like right now, if you see my screen, I have like something going on here. I have like OBS over here. I have the whole the chat over here. I have to highlight I have to go back through the Instagram. So my mind is like all over the place. So I can't really like bring back all the context and stuff. This looks lame. Yeah, hoodie, okay. Like, if I think about it now, if I take a deep breath and think about it, I understand, okay, hoodie. Yeah, and maybe it's because I missed the context, the stream of this whole story, yeah. I support the adding of the hoodie emoji, make it happen. Hoodie gang, I want to support Imagine myself in like 2 years. Let's say I got to like 500k subscribers. KCON invited me to one of KCON invited me to one of their panels, and then there's a real audience. You guys are there, and I say like, "What's up, hoodie gang?" And then everyone's like, "Woo!" And then one of the MCs asks, "May I ask what your fandom name means? Like what hoodie gang is?" Like, imagine that situation. I have to explain the context of like what a hoodie gang is. Like, I don't want to officially make this like a fandom name or anything. You guys are the dark side of the toppings, okay? The official fan name is Toppings. That's the PG, that's the friendly version. But like, if we go to the dark website of KPC, you can call yourself a hoodie if you want, if that's what you want, okay? Hoodie gang. Yeah, if you want to be a hoodie gang, you can be, yeah. Toppings and hoodies. It's like angels and demons. Angels can be the toppings and hoodies can be the demons. Okay. Fuck toppings. What? L? What? No. I will. Okay, I will make merch though. I will make merch. I will make a hoodie merch. Okay. And I'll just make a literal hoodie, like a hoodie T-shirt there, and just say hoodie. Just say this is a hoodie, or like hoodie gang on the hoodie itself. Yeah. This is our special inside joke. Yes. Just make hoodie gangs merch with a pizza picture on it. extra crispy topping. It will sell out on Piroso. Katie girl, I missed your super chat. It didn't appear on the dock here. Thank you for the $10. Pizza! Yay, finally, here's more support from Anuna. Yeah, I can't believe that the fact that I am uncircumcised led to... I don't know what's happening, honestly, right now. Whew. Okay, I just got a Slack message. I need to put up a reminder for this. Yeah, remind me about this. Tomorrow, no. Custom in, like, 9 a.m. 10 a.m. in the morning, okay. Stay. You will buy it. Please make it available to ship to Argentina. That's so funny. You have to check your PayPal too. Okay. Yeah, see, so much stuff to check. Oh wow, Hazel, thank you for the 5. Pizza. Thanks for reading some of my comments. Be healthy always. Thank you. I can't read all of your comments, but I try to, yeah, give as much as I can. Nicole, thank you for the 10. Pizza for the bone broth fund. Yes, I will actually have bone broth tomorrow. There's a really nice place in Yongsan right next to my studio. It's not like walking distance, but I can definitely order it. I would actually like to go and eat it myself. It's so good. It's like clear bone broth though. Usually it's very like creamy and you have like cream inside it and it's white. But this one is like a different type of bone broth. A different type of bone broth. It's called Iyo Gomtang. I'll probably go to that place. Yeah, thank you so much. And Laurel, woo, woohoo! Pizza. Thank you for the 50. Woo! Keep up with the good content in Piroso. This one's for you and a clap back at Jake. See? Jake was secretly an undercover agent of KPC. He's stirring up the pot for me. Thank you, Jake. You got me a 50. Thank you, Laurel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Jake and Laurel. Mushrooms would be amazing. So, mushrooms are circumcised and turtlenecks are uncircumcised because turtlenecks come in and out and there's like skin covering it. And hoodie is like you have something on top of it, so it's a hoodie. Okay. Why do I feel suddenly ashamed, embarrassed? It's not, well, it's just a statistical, biological approach, a fact, right? There's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, we're all adults here, and like 40% of the Korean population, and probably more all over the world, are hoodies, right? So there's no reason to be embarrassed. It's either you're one or you're this or that, and I'm that. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah. We're placing orders now. Get your form out. Okay, in honor of today's stream and how much you guys are enjoying this, Katie's even putting out like a hashtag right now. I will take this seriously. I will take this seriously and try to launch a hoodie. Let me write this down. Let me memo this down. A hoodie. Yeah, it's only gonna be an inside joke, and it's gonna look sleek because I want to make wearable merch. I don't want to make like, you know, just for the sake of you guys supporting me and buy this for like $30 kind of merch. I don't want that kind of stuff. I want like wearable merch. You guys can actually fashionably wear. So let me try to design a nice hoodie with a good hoodie lettering on it. Like, I guess like Virgil Abloh Off-White kind of style, like hoodie in like a good font, and the insiders will know. For the outsiders, it's just gonna be like, oh, this is a hoodie, this is a shoe, this is a t-shirt kind of, you know, vibe. Yeah, I'll brainstorm. Yeah, I have the mental age of a high school. I think everyone in this chat does too. Sausage and mushroom pizza. You guys. I might not be the brightest one here and naive, but you guys. What's the Korean mushroom shaped chocolate? Choco Boy? No, oh, Chokosongi. Next time I'll buy that from the convenience store and eat it on stream. This. Chokosongi. Actually, you know what? Wait, this could be the perfect mascot. Wait. Mushroom? No, the mushroom. Oh. Okay, maybe I could make a parody out of like this character and have like a what do you call it? A turtle with a hoodie on, a hip hop turtle with a hoodie on, with sunglasses, with boxing gloves, punching the shit out of this chocolate mushroom character. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. A character of a turtle with a hoodie on, like, you know, Muhammad Ali, and punching the shit out of like a chocolate mushroom character. Okay. This is going wild. Yeah. Okay. Choco Boy David. No, I'm not a Choco Boy. I'm not a Choco Boy. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Hoodie of a turtle wearing a hoodie. A hip hop turtle wearing a hoodie. A hip hop turtle wearing a hoodie, punching the shit out of a character that has a mushroom, Choco mushroom hat. Choco mushroom hat. Reference Chokosongi. Okay, there you go. Okay, so actually, you know what? Let's see. Let's see. What? I paid for ChatGPT Plus. Why isn't it? I pay for this. Oh, yes, a still image. Oh, still image. Yes. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually good. I could actually print that. Oh, wow! That's actually pretty good. You know what? I could actually sell this. Yeah, I could actually wear this print. You know, this is actually good. Let me download these. If I tweak them a little bit more. Write the words hoodie gang on top of the picture in graffiti. Is that how you spell graffiti? Graffiti like font. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. The mushroom actually though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Okay, as for the first image in color, I used to know how to do this. Like usually when you can highlight, make the first image in color. Usually though, even if you request these, like ChatGPT doesn't really respond to like images. The Gant one is nice. Oh wow, that actually looks sick. That's actually pretty good. Okay, the first one has like better animations, but yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I'll try to generate a few and then, you know, actually try to make it. The mushroom should be taller. Make the mushroom character a little taller. Oh, what? Nah, that... What? What are these two little... Nah, that's too tall. That looks like the hoodies are smaller than the mushrooms. So, no. No. I can't do that. Yeah, so... Okay, I'll play around. I'll play around. I'll play around with that kind of stuff, and I might even like assign it to one of the designers on Fiverr or something, and then yeah, print it out on a hoodie. I personally think a neat black and white version of the first one would be best, because if you have a lot of colors in it, it becomes very like childish real quick. If it's not really like, you know, professionally done. So actually, if it's like a cartoon, like a white or black version of this would be good. Yeah. Okay, anyways, guys, that was crazy. That was crazy. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, it's been 3 or more than 3 hours, so I probably need to go now. But that was a fun one. Hope you had fun too. And I'm sorry I couldn't answer most of your questions. Let me just go through them real quick and then really end the stream. So is psychotherapy a common thing in Korea? Not that much. It's getting bigger and bigger, but it's still not normalized that much. Nope. Do creators support each other in Korea? Do you have a group of people you can count on no matter what? No, unfortunately we don't. They're very fragmented, and even if they do, they compete with each other and kind of, you know, I don't know why. Like, my mentality has always been like, if you're the better creator, you will succeed, and the other creators that are in your competition, they're gonna broaden the pie and bring more traffic to your sector. So I don't know what the mentality is, but unfortunately they're very competitive. What is the best way to find an apartment as a foreigner? This I cannot answer because I haven't, you know, been in the foreigner's point of view. But, you know, the applications we use is normally Mukbang. And I think you can just find the places on the app and call up the person, the real estate person, and they will bring you to the landlord. I've heard some stories that landlords or the house owners don't want foreigners because of the hardship of communication, and sometimes they're temporary tenants, so they don't prefer that. But I'm not sure on that, honestly, that much. Hwasa released a new album. Do you feel that K-pop artist longevity is increasing? Longevity? No, I think the lifespan is a bit of, about the same. You know, it's about the same. But if you're like a successful person, you'll go on for like more than 10 years. Like if you look at Rain, if you look at JYP himself, Twice, yeah, more and more groups are contracting even after 7 years. So yeah, I'll need to check out Hwasa and all the other K-pop, the aespa ones you guys were talking about. I'll have to, it's the end of the month, so I'll put all those in one reaction, and for $5 only on Patreon, if you subscribe, you can get my monthly reactions to K-pop. So yeah, I'll do a reaction to that on Patreon, so go check it out. I'm thinking of releasing the old Patreon content on YouTube because, you know, it's past content anyways. So after like 3 months, I'll ask my current patrons, and if they're okay with it, I'll probably upload it on KPC or somewhere else. Yeah. Did you ever get your wisdom tooth removed? No, I haven't, and the dentist said that I have very well aligned teeth, and my wisdom teeth are actually growing in a very nice manner, so I probably don't have to ever pull them out. Yes. David, do you tell what is your favorite soap or shower products? Just curious. I don't have anything in particular. I just use whatever I can get, like, you know, probably just the standard Dove soap and like Head and Shoulders. But after I've experienced a little bit of hair loss, and I've entered my 30s, I've taken a little bit more care into the selection of shampoos. So nowadays I go for shampoos that have like the medical effect of like reducing and preventing hair loss. There are Korean brands like Ryeo. The one I use is Ryeo. I like that. It has like what do you call it? Preventive effects for hair loss. So I use that one. And Michael has just joined the Patreon for $10. Yes, thank you. You will get the exclusive podcast. And I have to record another exclusive podcast for this week or next week. Is this week the end of September? No, we still have next week, so I'll probably record it at the end of September along with the K-pop reactions. I'm uploading the KPC walk with Aiden right now after this live, so stay tuned for that. And I think that's it for the... Oh, we still had some more questions. Okay. Can I take you to lunch when I'm there in December after a live stream, of course? Yeah, sure. When you're here, sure. I'd love to meet you. Katie. Yeah, sure. What is the best time to visit Korea? What is the best time to visit Korea? Planning to visit in August. What's your thoughts? I would personally go against August because it's very hot and very sticky, and you might have a slight chance of getting caught in that very unlucky window of the monsoon season, the rainy season. I always felt so bad for the people who get caught in that season because all they see is heavy rain and humidity for the entirety of their trip. But if you think on the flip side, well, you can go to Busan and enjoy the beach. I think that's the only enjoyable thing you would do during an August trip to Korea, or maybe go to Jeju Island and enjoy the beach. But still, it would be very, very hot. And if you can stick with the hot, then it's okay. But I would personally say come during spring or fall. And of course, there's going to be a premium during that time. But yeah, winter is a no-no. Winter is a no-no. I would actually, so the seasons, best seasons to visit, spring, because you can maybe, if you're lucky, you can catch the cherry blossoms. That would be amazing. Actually, no, you know what? Scrap that. Fall first, autumn first, because the foliage actually goes on for a while, like a couple weeks. If you go hiking during fall, that is amazing. You can see all the red, yellow, green, all that mixed in the mountains. If you are in Korea during fall, please go hiking. Please. And please visit a Buddhist temple. Please. It is just a mind-blowing, breathtaking experience. So fall, cherry blossoms honestly last only like less than a week. You'll be very lucky if you actually witness the full bloom of cherry blossom. If it rains, it just ends in like 3 days. But still, the weather is fall, spring, and then so many outdoor activities you can do. You'll see so many cute couples as well. Summer, at least you can go to like water festivals, or like there's air conditioning, and if you're smart with your trip, stay hydrated, then it should be fine. Just try to avoid the monsoon season. You can't really predict it after a year, but still try to check it out. You can go to the beach, which has some merits there too, but winter has like literally no advantages at all. It's just cold. There's no leaves, there's no good sights, like everything looks very dead. It's all white and black. Everybody's wearing black coats. That's all it. You have to pack a lot of stuff. Yeah, realistically, you need like many carriers. So winter is the worst season. No, like winter, no. Yeah, Christmas isn't even that good in Korea. Like, yeah, I'll go to New York or somewhere else, or even Tokyo. Do you have any recommendations for must-see Korean movies? So Bong Joon-ho's Mickey 17 is coming out soon. I think it's, I don't know, soon. Squid Game 2 is coming soon, at the end of the year. But in terms of Bong Joon-ho, like he's one of the biggest movie directors, right? So anything within his filmography would be, I think, a good recommendation. 살인의 추억, Memories of a Murder, that's good. 옥자, that's probably on Netflix. It's about like animal cruelty and stuff. There's also Mother. I think that's Bong Joon-ho's too. I'm pretty sure it is Mother. There's also Snowpiercer. There's also Parasite. I'm sure you watched it. And there's the 괴물. That's like the monster, or I don't remember its English name, but it's about a monster that's created by the US military stationed in Korea, with their chemicals leaking in the Han River, and it mutates a fish, and then it becomes a gigantic ass monster and just goes around soul devastating everything. That one, and anything along Bong Joon-ho's filmography, that was good. And then another movie director would be Park Chan-wook, and anything along his would be great. Old Boy is amazing. If you don't like graphic stuff or kind of disgusting stuff, maybe it's not yours. Yeah, there we go. And Aaron, will there ever be a Ramen and Chill season 2 or something similar? I always answer this, but the funding has to back it. Unfortunately, we failed in getting funding. Maybe it was because of our less efforts, or maybe the item. No, I have belief in the item because it got a lot of hype and success. So I think if we were just pitched to the right investors or a bigger, party, we didn't have the strings enough, or all that. But It all depends on the funds, but as I said, I could do a downsized version of it on my channel. Actually, I don't know if I could do that because we have multiple investors and shareholders with the IP itself, so I would have to get their permission to use the name, even though I'm the main producer of it. But I could make a similar concept of it and do like a mini version of it in my studio or like a cafe in Seoul. Actually, I know a few of cafe owners and like venue owners, so I could actually do like a 5-on-5 blind date or something, like a mini series of it. It should be fun, right? Yeah, that's a good idea, Aaron. Thank you for that. Yeah, thanks a lot. Let me actually put that down. So the place I'm actually collaborating with, Clover Lab, we have a class. You can actually take their class on our site, but yeah, maybe I can use that space. And see, like, okay, don't get me wrong, like, this was on Instagram, right? And I received questions from people, so in this case, I can see every one of your, I can focus on every individual's like profiles and stuff. And Aaron looks attractive. See, I'm surprised nowadays with my subscribers and viewers. So it happens time to time. The host, yes, I was talking about the host. It's called Kemur. Yeah, there's a very weird in memory of that on Han River. There is a statue of it in Han River, and I honestly think they should get rid of it. Like, why? Oh, they got rid of it. Okay, great. Because I honestly think even if it's like a good movie and such, like, they should get rid of it. Yeah, they should definitely get rid of that. Looks gross. I was running back then, and at the night I saw this. I almost tripped. Okay, guys. Okay. I'm there in April. Okay, sounds good. We can have a mini fan meet where we can eat out. Definitely be more comfortable with, as who was it? I forgot, but as someone insisted, like after the live stream, it would definitely be more comfortable after the live stream because Anna can be there too, and then I could like make some time right after because I need lunch anyway. So something like that would work. I've had dinners and lunches with a bunch of my subscribers before. There's no like, barrier or anything weird about it. I like to just meet you guys in person and hear your stories and all that. So yeah, just let me know. It's gonna be hard to coordinate in time though, but let's see. And just some flex. I just searched KPC on YouTube right now, and you know what? We've risen to the top. I'm officially the first. If you type in KPC, there were a lot of other channels, but see? I was at the bottom, but now we're at the top. So congrats to myself. And so this is how you see like how I'm live. And please go watch this. Even if you've watched it, like, please go stream it again because it needs more views, honestly. Just put it on 2x speed and then just play it on the background without any audio. Like, you can put it on a separate tab. So yeah. Anyways, like, it needs more views. Yeah. So please go watch that. And as always, if you have the time and extra pocket money, it's almost Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. It's in a month and a half, I think. And Christmas is coming soon, so if you want a special gift you want to send to your friends, if you want to share some Korean culture or fashion, or a cool gift to your friends, check out Piroso. If you use KPC, you get the 10% coupon off. These could be amazing home gifts as well. You know, people who like flowers and stuff. You know, you can gift one of these, and they could place it at their houses. Really, really cool, right? Yeah. So very aesthetic home decor gifts. We have bags and accessories, all that. We have a new piece about Bongjuno. I wrote a post about it. We wrote a post about books here too, so you can go check them out. You can actually order books here too. They're the same price as Amazon, so we just put them there so that you can add them on while you're shopping. So you can get them all at in a bunch. So yeah, go check them out. Traditional shop. I would recommend you searching through the traditional shop for any kind of gifts. Yeah, special gifts like this one. Like this one has meaning. It's the good luck fish. You can get them in different colors like this. And while it might be weird, it's like a Korean custom to hang fish on top of your what do you call it? Like your door, the top of your door or refrigerator, whatever. And yeah, if you put this, it's supposed to bring you good luck. So go check this out, the good luck fish. And then you have special umbrellas over here. I don't know how many of you actually, you know, this is kind of a mini size umbrella. It's compact, so good for traveling and all that. So this is pretty good too. If you want to write letters and stuff in cute paper, you can put this as an add-on as well. Unfortunately, the Soju glasses are all sold out. Sun catchers, bags, spoon sets, and book holders, page holders, grip talks, tea, handkerchiefs, cute Korean lion handkerchiefs, lion dance, playing cards, AirPod cases, memos, reusable plastic straws. These are really a good touch. Yeah, you know, reusable straws, very eco-friendly. You could attach them with your tumbler too. So if you're eco-friendly person, and cups, coasters, premium tea sets. If you want a variety, we have the oh, this is sold out. Oh my gosh, wow, the tea is really popular. Yeah, accessory boxes, storages. These are really nice too. Flower folding cabinets. You can open it up, put your earrings and bracelets and your good stuff in it. Yeah, we have a lot of products. Wow, we worked really hard during 2024. We had to contact every single one of these businesses and get their permission to sell them on our site. So it's more work than you think. And that's pretty much it for the traditional shop. But if you go to the bestseller shop, you got the Jungkook bucket hat, the MBTI t-shirt, the Piroso t-shirt, the Army t-shirt, the BTS bracelets, the Soul My Soul bag. Oh, it's sold out. The white MBTIs and CPGN. Those are really trendy t-shirts. We got like kitchenware, dishes and all that, and hangul tea glasses, you know, blooming shadow cups, goblets, and teapots, cat t-shirts. So this might be like, I might make an animation, a caricature of the turtle punching the mushroom character. A lot of bracelets and rings and all of that, so do check it out. Yeah, so much good stuff over here. And we're reproducing the Piroso t-shirts, so you can buy them as well. And all of these like hoodies and all of them were mostly worn by K-pop idols, so go check them out. And my voice is officially gone now, so hats are so nice. Recommend them. Thank you, Hilda. Piroso website has come so far. I know, right? So we're working hard. We still have 3 more months left of 2024. I think we've achieved a lot so far. It's a little baby step sales-wise. We haven't reached like a huge amount of sales, but Jin is very optimistic about it, and he's very thankful. I'm very we're mutually thankful to each other because um, I'm thankful to Jin because without his operations and his manual labor and like all the needy stuff, the customer service, the shipping, and the logistics, communications with the brands and all that, I couldn't have done any of this by myself. So this is also an importance of splitting, you know, the workload and having a partnership. So I couldn't have done any of this without him, but he's also very grateful to me because I am in a sense providing my platform, advertising it, and marketing usually takes huge amounts of money. And we're doing marketing on the side too. We're experimenting with like $50, $100 of like Google ads and meta ads and stuff. They sometimes generate sales, sometimes they don't. But we're still studying those fields. But hopefully, our goal is to get it less dependent on KPC or my platform in the future, so it can sustain itself. But for now, like he's always said that he's very thankful because, like tons of other online businesses, they don't even have this kickstart. But yeah, I've been doing my best to promote it everywhere on my plugins, on pods and live streams, and I've been doing my part of business networking and sales and all that. I've been getting like, you know, lecture jobs and like government deals and all that. So yeah, the ship has sailed for a year now, and hopefully we get more achievements next year. We're thinking about a big picture. I've pretty much explained it on the Patreon pods, exclusive pods, so if you're curious, go check it out. In the meantime, if you want to buy any gifts, please go support Pirozo. Use the coupon code KPC, and go follow me on JustDavid92 on Instagram if you want to peek into my daily life. I post a lot of stories, and my recent post about me lecturing in Daegu is only at 976 likes, which is pretty embarrassing because I hide the number of likes when it doesn't exceed 1,000. So yeah, if you can like that, I would appreciate that too. But that's about it. And yeah, I will go home now, get a nice sleep, and probably come to the office afternoon tomorrow. Yep. Okay, guys. You should give your shoulder a pat on the shoulder. Your hard work shows. Thank you so much. I'm actually talking to someone in Singapore to try to get our products shelved on one of the offline stores over there. Yeah, or maybe a distributor who's interested in selling our products in Singapore. Yep. Thank you everybody for enjoying the stream today. It was really funny, and excuse my behavior right now. I'm kind of like wary. But yeah. Thank you everybody. Bye hoodie gang. Bye toppings. You can choose to be a hoodie, but I will not officially push that too much. Yeah, but just remember, peace out.